Cause if I said it, then I meant it. And what? Fuck niggas stand up.
Bro, just seeing us up on YouTube, man, it just made me feel some type of way about this shit. Like, we're getting there. All right, up on YouTube. We are live on that dear Twitch. All right, let's get the socials out. I says, where that the logo is looking like that? Alrighty. All right, we're gonna get this show on the Rizzo. I'd like to welcome y'all back to the pod. Your boys are back. This is the Chris Logic Podcast, back with episode number 48. 40 water plus 8. Ocho. Your boys are back. You got the dynamic duo of Frost and my man Zay Tobin on the beat. So
Yes,
let's get
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are back. Installment 48. We are live and in full effect, people. We got a good one lined up for you, so hope you enjoy. And as it always, engage, keep it clean ish. But yeah, let's
It'll be
let's
right.
enjoy the time.
As always, but be organic, man. Don't be on no nonsense, man. But we just, we about, as we always say, man, this is always about crisp logic, man, not cold or hot takes, man, none of that nonsense, man. We're just calling it straight as it is and as we see it, with a side of pettiness here and there, and a little bit of nonsense, but all in all, I say we accurate in what we doing. But
Yeah,
nonetheless,
I would agree.
yes, sir. But nonetheless, this is episode 48, man. It is talking about money, more money, big money, little money, comeback money, broke money. You know what I'm saying? Established money. But we
Rich
got that
nigga,
to
fuck
talk
nigga.
about. Right. The broke ninjas ride to this. Mazda music. But we got some NIL talk, man, and how that impacts high school athletes, athletes that are in the college level and beyond. And y'all know we got to talk about Floyd Money Mayweather making a comeback at the age of 48, ironically, with this episode. And we also got a special segment, man, but I ain't going to spoil that until we get to the back end of it. But let's just say there's more beef to discuss in the hip hop industry and for the culture because you got two of the best to ever do it. And at their age, sound like two grumpy old men, but nonetheless, it's about to be an entertaining episode here. But say you got anything for the people before we get this thing cooking?
Nah, I think I pretty much said it. Come tap in, engage, and let's have a good time for the next hour and a half too. You know.
No doubt. That's usually about our lane at times, so we're in that window. Appreciate and big shout out to the team, everybody that always pulls up and rocks with your boys. But we gonna get into it here. So obviously, as I said at the stop, this is a paid in full episode. We talking about how money has always been a big factor in sports on every single level. and how it impacts and influences the game. Whether it's a state of now, we are in a much more evolved state because back in the day, of course, if you were a high school or amateur non professional athlete, you were just required to show up and participate in sports. And no matter whether you broke a bone, ended your career prematurely, you just, you got a free education out of it. And that was it. But
Is it really free?
it's
Your
not.
parents pay
Oh,
for that. Your parents pay for that. It's called taxes.
uh-huh. And credit. And student loans. No doubt. But obviously in the age of NIL, man, that is finally allowed for some of these athletes that put their heart, mind, soul, and body on the line for these big schools and institutions and nonsense. To come out there and show their talents and put their talents on display to make a lot of different involved parties they bred. What's going on, Pops? Big shout out, my boy. What's good? But yeah, we just got a little bit to talk about here on how it's impacting the game on so many levels here, and whether it's simply a state of evolution or if it's another modern day source for corruption. But yeah, it's because it's not even now just on the college level; it has effectively impacted the high school level here. So, first segment here, we are going to talk about NIL now on the high school level and whether it's good, it's not good, it's a gift and a curse, whatever you want to do to chime in on it. But we are going to open it up talking about NIL at the high school level. If you don't understand what I'm saying, it's pretty simple. Should these athletes be able to profit off of their name, image, and likeness at the high school level, even at the age of early as 16 years old, and making money that parents and ancestors haven't seen in a lifetime, maybe even full families haven't seen in a lifetime? Zay, I'm gonna let you open it up, man. Should we be allowing 16-year-olds to sign off on NIL deals and get that bread, or nah? Your take. Your take.
Why not? A 16-year-old can go to school, come home after the bell, and go sling pieces for Donatos. So why not? Like, I think people just are mad about the amount that the kids are gonna be getting. The fact that a 16-year-old go be richer than your middle class father. So that's I think that's the issue, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think they should be allowed to. I think there does need to be some like
Guardrails.
jurisdiction or
Yep.
guardrails or something over it. Um, you know, there needs to be something in place. But I 100% feel that they should be able to get money off of their name, image, and likeness. They, especially on the football side, really any sports side, right? And the reason I say that is simply you don't know how long you have at a chance to getting paid for it. Injuries occur, injuries happen. You can be a budding 5 star with crazy upside and potential. One hating dude undercuts you, and it's over. And
Oh.
it's over. But
Mm-hmm.
so, you know, and a lot of these premier athletes, not all, but a lot of them come from underprivileged areas. So if it's a ways that they can make their lives easier, make their parents' lives easier, and they don't have to worry about the stress of what bill I got to pay to keep the lights on. Like, do I got to rob Peter to pay Paul to make sure my son can play in next week's tournament? Like, yeah, I get it. Um, like it's everything can be true at once in
Mm-hmm.
regards to this subject. Like it could be a slippery slope to corruption. That is true,
Yep.
but that's life in a whole. Like there's corruption inside the real world, like that we live in, that we work in,
Mm-hmm.
the government that we have. It's corruption everywhere. It's just I don't think this idea of things being pure anymore is a realistic thing because even now it's tainted. Like people already bet on games now. People betting on high school games has always been a thing. Like, especially like in states like Texas, it's always been like a
Man.
big money business,
Yep.
high school football. And
Mm-hmm.
I would even say in Ohio as well. Ohio has a big high school football footprint across the country. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I would even say the same thing in California
Yeah.
and Florida. I know for damn sure Florida, like especially South Florida. So yeah, like I don't have a problem with them getting money off of their likeness like, because they put the blood, sweat, tears, the time. and the effort into being able to even be offered that. This is not something that I don't want to hear people like, well, it's not fair to the other athletes. Every athlete isn't a professional athlete. Every athlete isn't a 5 star. Every
Mm-hmm.
athlete isn't a 3 star. Every athlete is not even a 4 star. There's thousands, hundreds of thousands of athletes in the high school level now that will never go and play at any level of college, whether it's NCAA, NIAA, it doesn't matter. There's a
Right.
there's plenty of kids that at high school, that athletic dream, that athletic career ceases. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you are cream of the crop and if a company wants to, hey, we'll give you $15,000 to come do this commercial. Then oh well, then so be it. They've earned that right. That's
Right.
their blood, sweat, and tears. They're just reaping the benefits of what they've sown. So no, I don't have an issue with it, but I
Mm-hmm.
do understand the side where people are like, oh, it could be corruption and things like that. But that's a
Yeah.
part of everyday life. Corruption is all around us.
No doubt.
Dollar bill, yo. Like,
And the chase of the almighty dollar, as they say. Well, some people say the money is the root of all evil, but if you ask me, it's simply the love and pursuit of it, which is the root of all evil. Because some people got standards, some people have morals, others they don't give a damn. They're gonna do whatever they got to do to get the dollar. Now, as far as this particular subject goes, as far as whether high school athletes should be able to profit off of that, it's pretty simple, man. If you got the God given talent to draw in that kind of interest, develop that kind of following, and people are willing to provide those kind of benefits for you, not you know what I mean? Why not? Why not? Like you said, you can go, make pizzas, you can flip burgers, you can bag somebody's groceries, you can do a lot of different things. Volunteer work. Why not be able to profit off of that? Now, yeah, I agree. I mean, there's going to be it's been happening. You know what I mean? There's just the fact that it's been happening in through unofficial channels through all these years. If we really gonna like keep it a bean and be honest about it. So when you people try to say like, oh no, it shouldn't happen. They're getting a good education and that's good enough. Bullshit, bro. Like, don't miss me with that, man. Because at the same time, they are yes, they are getting that education. Yes, they are getting those channels to be able to go up. But all that media exposure, extra attention, and the fact that it can attract other future athletes to come to your institution, even at the high school level, is beneficial for everybody involved. Period. I mean, you can tell me as much as you want to right now, like, oh well, that's that. Once that guy's gone, that's it. Who's to say that that's accurate? There may be more people that can profit to come through it. A prime example of that is Akron St. Vincent St. Mary's. I mean, LeBron James came through there, and that did a lot for that school. From the financial standpoint. You know what I mean? As far as being able to provide them to become like a more competitive school from the athletic standpoint. I mean, that's just a shining example of that. Period. So, and pause. That is a very good point. I mean, yeah, we was happy with just be able to get access to shoes, tats, and other things and stuff like that back in the day. But I mean, I'm not mad at it. Let these guys go out there and be able to get their bag and be able to do stuff for their family. But it's all these clowns at the next level that didn't make it that are trying to like relive their glory days. Like I even read a comment once of somebody talking about like, oh well, I didn't get paid back when I played sports and all this other stuff. Well, here's the real question: were you good enough to warrant for a business to be able to put you as a face of their brand or being able to, promote their brand? Were you that caliber of an athlete? I mean, I'm sorry. Some people are there for participation. Some people are there to chase the dream, and some people, it's written for them to have the opportunity to go chase that dream. I mean, it is what it is. At the same time, but with anything, there just needs to be some like guardrails for it not to be outlandish. At the same time, but go ahead, say.
so like when people say that, right? Those are
Mm-hmm.
people that fail. They either fail to recognize or they just want to ignore the
Mm-hmm.
stages of evolution and
Right.
change, right?
Right.
Because as much as they say that and be like, oh, well, I didn't get paid when I was in high school or I was in college, we just went to class and blah, blah, blah. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we also can't go to college and go and pay for college while waiting tables, making $1.25 an hour.
Dog.
We also can't do that. So times are different. And
Mm-hmm.
then to point at a thing to like what Pa said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Me being a baseball guy, him also being a baseball guy. This is
Yep.
something that they do on the international side at the age of it's supposed to be 16, but we do know that some of the people in the Dominican who are they've been known to sign these future contracts at
Mm-hmm.
12, 13, 14, and
Right.
then their families receive payment, and then they come to the states,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep.
So it's something that's already being done on the international level, and it's fine when us Americans are exploiting international kids. I'm gonna use that because that's what the term they're going to use because it's exploiting
Mm-hmm.
high school kids. It's cool when we exploit the international kids to do it, right? But
Ooh.
if we're talking about doing it to our own, the shit's fine, right? But these are the same people that are voting
Mm-hmm.
for illegal immigration. They're the same people
Mm-hmm.
that are paying these kids to come over here to play baseball, right? Because
And
they
why
aren't
are
just
they
going to
paying
Puerto
those?
Rico
And why are they
because
paying these
because
kids?
because it's called a ROI. It's a return on investment. So if I
Mm-hmm.
can get you at the age of 12 and give you a couple $100,000 to make your family good, and you come over here to the states, yeah, it's called a potential. It's an investment. It's an
Yep.
investment into the game. It's an investment into my team. That's why they do it. So it's fine when you do it to international, but it's you have an issue when you're doing it to one
Mm-hmm.
of what you would perceive to be an American athlete, an American student,
Yep.
right? So
Yep.
they can miss me with that. So this is a very the issues is more or less coming from I would believe from the more conservative side, uh, and it's
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it. Like I said, it's fine to exploit international kids, but you
Mm-hmm.
have an issue if it's happening here, stateside, and then also because it's happening first on the football side, it's us getting those opportunities and not people like them.
That's
So
exactly it, brother. That's exactly it. And like you said, it's been going on for the longest, but that's what always has gotten me about that because like it's been going on for years for international players. Even not even just baseball. I mean, I've recalled several international players that have came over and played college basketball here in the states. They got special benefits because they were coming over strictly for the playing basketball. So it's like it's cool for that, but y'all want to get mad at Reggie Bush for getting a house when he was clearly like a primetime athlete, must see TV, drawing in all types of like additional viewerships. Like everybody knew who Reggie Bush was back then. You know what I'm saying?
everybody knows who Reggie is now. Like to me, I feel like if anybody in our age group
Mm-hmm.
says that Reggie Bush is not a top five most exciting or best running backs they've seen with their own eyes in our generation, in our
On
era,
all
you're
three
a liar.
levels.
You're a
Yes.
liar.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's probably the outside of him, I would say him, Vic, and Vince Young, and maybe you can throw in Cam because Cam was electric. Like
Cam was
and Johnny
electric, yeah.
Manziel and Johnny Manziel must see TV,
Mm-hmm.
must see TV.
Oh yeah.
Like people may try to throw in like AP. I feel like you could miss AP. Just ran angry, but like he wasn't
he
electric.
was a
Like
physical freak, bro. Like
he just
you know.
violent. Yeah, he was just a violent runner of the football. Like even
Yeah.
at the NFL level. Like,
Mm-hmm.
but Reggie was like special. Like when Reggie was on TV, like people sat through a fall game when they went up to Oregon State, and you couldn't even see the field, but you could see every once in a while a little glimpse of him weaving in and out through the fog.
Mm-hmm.
Like yeah, like Reggie was on a different level, man.
That's what I'm
So
saying, bro. Like, I mean, here locally, we've seen countless like talents that were putting up like crazy, like eye popping and explosive plays, man. And you mean to tell me, like, just with so many schools that benefited from that, bro, and were able to establish programs off of that, you mean to tell me those kids don't deserve anything more than an education from that, especially from that high school institution? You mean to tell me that's all they deserve is just a good education? Like, come on, bro, miss me with that, man. Let them kids go get their bread because your school and your institution is benefiting from it as well. Why can't they? Why can't they set themselves up for that? You know what I'm saying?
also, also, a way that a lot of this, a lot of this could be just
Mm-hmm.
done and over with. It's
Talk
actually,
to me.
in my opinion, a very simple solution.
Mm-hmm.
Just adopt the European model of sport. And what I mean by that is,
Yep.
and what I mean by that is, if you look, especially on the soccer, or as they say it over there, football,
Mm-hmm.
look at theirs. They are the reason they are called clubs and
Mm-hmm.
more than just teams is because they have multiple teams under their club. They are
Exactly. At
signing
different
kids and
levels.
people and they are playing professionally at the age of 15, 16, but they belong to that club,
Mm-hmm.
and they'll go to school
Yep.
and they'll do everything, but they are
Mm-hmm.
part of that club, and they
That
will
sports club. Yep.
move. They're on the 16U team, 17U team, 18U team, 20U team, etc.
Mm-hmm.
The list goes on and on.
Yep.
So to be a part of the club, they are paid athletes, just like Luka Doncic.
Mm-hmm.
Luka came over here at 18. He played for Real Madrid.
Mm-hmm.
He was a professional athlete at the age of 15.
Yep. So
He
was Tony
played three
Parker.
years.
Yeah.
He played 3 years at Euroball,
Mm-hmm.
professional at since the age of 15.
Yeah.
Won a Euro championship, my add. The year before he came over, he was drafted
Yep.
by the Hawks and then traded to the Mavs. So yes, a draft a European model. Just have the Bengals do club teams, the 49ers club teams, and they belong to them out of high school.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that wouldn't abolish high school, but
Mm-hmm.
what it would do is it would allow the players to get paid. They will receive the actual training that they need to prepare them professional athletes. And
Exactly.
usually those kids still have opportunities to go play at school. Like they
Mm-hmm.
call it uni over there. They'll still go play for university.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
they can look at it that way. And the team retains the rights because they drafted them to their club
Mm-hmm.
at a minor league team.
Exactly.
Like, so yeah, it would have to be a complete overhaul to how the NFL draft, the NBA draft works now.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a lot of things that I think the European model of sports
Mm-hmm.
does
Oh shit.
better than what we do, right?
Mm-hmm.
They do a lot better as far as the development of their
Mm-hmm.
talent, and it's not being left up to just high school coaches that really don't know what they're doing at times. They are in the
Woo.
hands of trained professionals, and they
Uh-huh.
train them like professionals to be professionals the entire time. Like even think of Wemby. Wemby was in the professional league, and he was on a not a great team, but came.
Mm-hmm.
They literally went on a U.S. tour to display him versus top high school and some colleges here
That's my
before
point.
he was
Yep.
drafted.
Mm-hmm.
They also know how to. Yeah, they just do some of the things better on the sports level than what we do here in America, as far as development and the training and upkeep of their athletes at a minor at a younger level.
That's a fact, brother. That is a stone cold fact, and that's my point. Like, I mean, they're these institutions are benefiting from this stuff already, especially when you got access to like future stars like that are again going to draw in like talent and must see TV, man. Like, why not? Why can not let those kids profit off of that, man? And again, I mean, I get it. There you shouldn't allow them, not necessarily to it become like a Shark Tank to where like you can pay a kid like millions and millions and millions of dollars. There should be like limitations to it. But to just say they don't deserve it at all, period, in my opinion, is pretty damn ridiculous considering the benefits of everybody involved. And yeah, I definitely agree that that suggestion would definitely solve it on so many levels, especially for those that like that's their thing. You shouldn't have to force them to go to college, go to class necessarily if this alternate route can help cultivate them. You know what I mean? And then they risk like eligibility issues and all types of other things. You know what I mean? Like there's a way, there's a path forward to it. I mean, as quiet as it's kept, the NBA has done it. You know what I mean? Like with the G League Ignite team, allowing those guys to come in, get that year removed from high school, strictly
They've
be dealing with professional training.
but it didn't work though. They've even abolished that. They're no longer doing it night. Like
I
it
didn't even
didn't
know.
work.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So like it worked. Like there were people drafted by it, but it didn't work to the magnitude that they wanted them to. But I also think that they abolished it because of the emergence of NIL. Remember, this happened before
Also true.
NIL. So
Yeah,
now the NIL is outpacing what they were getting paid on Ignite. So they're like, well, we
yeah.
just go abolish it. Y'all go get y'all's money one and done back at the college level.
They threw in the
So
towel too damn soon, bro. Like,
I don't think they did because at the same time, like, yeah, you playing against grown men,
yep.
but if you are truly one of those top athletes, you should be at a university anyway that has top
Mm-hmm.
facilities and have you in the right training programs for our level anyway. So now we don't have to put out more money. So you got to look at it from even the business side. It doesn't make sense because you're only retaining them on a G League level. It doesn't mean that you can handpick them like, all right, we're gonna pay you now, but strategically we're gonna put you with Boston because we want this market to flourish. We're gonna put you with the like you can't do that. So therefore, You could, but if you found out it was doing it, America would have a shit show. Like if they did that with AJ DeBonson and was like, "Hey, we gonna pay you now to be on," but no matter what happens, you will be a New York Knick because we need that market to flirt. People would lose their shit. People would lose their shit if
I
there's
mean,
that type of string pulling. That was, but they do it now. At the end of the day, Pau Gasol got traded for Kwame Brown, so we know that the shit happens. So we know that this shit happens.
the handshake deals are still happening to this day, or we ain't even got to go that far back. As quiet as it's kept, we know good and damn well that is most likely what the outcome was with Luka Doncic, as
Oh
far
yeah,
as
it
the
didn't.
Dallas and you know what I mean. Like, come
I
on,
don't care what Dallas's percentage was. They was getting the first overall pick.
they
This
were.
trade, this
Yeah.
trade, that Luca trade was done by the league because they wanted him in LA and they guaranteed them the first overall pick. It didn't matter what was going to happen, and Nico just happened to be the fall guy. Nico's a fall guy.
He'll
Like
be okay though. He'll be
no,
all
he'll
right.
be okay. This
Yeah.
this is the thing though. That only happens, bro. It only that trade only happens. Well, Kobe wasn't traded on draft night. It happened like a couple days later. But yes,
But still,
but also,
yeah.
but also Kobe did. We could say we won't. We didn't know Kobe was gonna be Kobe. Like Kobe,
But Jerry
Kobe
West
didn't.
knew he
He
knew
know
that
he
he had
sees
to
it.
get somebody in place.
He seen something in Kobe. But like if you look, if you go back and you look at it, the metrics of like how they praise like the combine and
Right.
you test your vert, your this, Kobe didn't excel at those. But when
Athletically,
you,
no.
but yeah, but when you just throw on a tape, he's a supreme fucking bucket getter. So you knew, but
Yep.
because like you look at Jordan, 28 Jordan was a 48-inch vertical leap. I think Kobe was 36,
Yeah, no,
but
and that's
Kobe,
right.
but Kobe probably had just as many posters as Jordan. So the
And,
vert didn't
and
fucking
right,
matter.
it
You
didn't
got that
matter. Like,
dog in you. You got that
huh,
dog in you, but that's not a measurable. Like
right.
it's not a measurable for dog. Like
No,
it's not.
there's a measurable for work ethic and
Yeah.
development, though. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, and that was the deal. That's why they always say like I always had told people before that term even came out. I said I remember watching Kobe at a young age. He was not like off the charts like athletic. He came in with a Volkswagen body and built that Joker up into a Ferrari or an Aston Martin. Like he built and developed that up into that. You know what I'm saying? So he had the work ethic to get there and maximize what he could out of his body. You know what I'm saying? But but yeah, man, it's I just think the NBA was on to something with that, man. I know NIL kind of dashed that, but there's still the like the eligibility things and guys getting knocked out, the transfer portal. I mean, I still think that there's a path there with that. If the NBA puts the proper investments into something like that, but I don't know. I think they definitely throw in the towel a little too soon. And I know NIL scaled the hell out of everybody on the college level, but I think that's a good way for us to transition into that exact
Right.
subject in
Because that's what I was
particular.
going to say. I think the bigger issue isn't NIL. I think the bigger issue is the eligibility issue right now currently going on in college.
Yeah.
Like as far as we've all ways known, in essence, the most you got is 5 years of eligibility. And what I mean by five is because you're a red shirt, right? That's the most. These kids staying 7, 8, 9 years is bonkers. Bonkers.
Red
Like
shirt, gray shirt, medical red shirt, like
and like
boy.
I'll even say I even understand the medical gray shirt. I get it. I get that, right? You go out there and you blow your knee in week 2 of the season and you
Yep.
can't play. Yeah, you should probably get that year back if you've already went to the school and they exhausted your red shirt year, right?
Right.
I'll concede that. So give you your total of 6 years of eligibility, right? But to go back for an eighth, like because the only reason that Trinidad Chamberlain got his granted is because Ferris State dropped the ball and they told him that they were submitting the gray shirt for the year that he got hurt, and they never actually did it. So therefore, they were found liable, and they granted him the extra year of eligibility. That's what happened with him. Like the kid that's going on right now is with from Virginia. He was at North Texas. I think Chandler Morris. He was at North Texas. He transferred to Virginia, and now he's trying to transfer to TCU, and he just wants an 8th year eligibility. No, you just can't get an 8th year eligibility because he's claiming that if he doesn't get the 8th year eligibility because of the
8 years, bro.
he's
Yep.
due to suffer a massive loss of income because they're offering him like $3 million. So he's actually has a court hearing, and they have to prove
I bet he does
that
for that kind of bread.
like
Shit.
but the thing is, like, you got money to go to Virginia, but you're 26 now, bro. Give it up. You had 8 years and you weren't hurt, right? So yeah, and just like Jimmy said, I may give him a 6 year for medical. We were on the same exact page, but no more than that, bro. He said that we're on the exact same page, the exact same page.
I had a feeling
Like,
somebody was gonna bring that up about going from G League
and,
back to college. That is some wild shit. Like,
and I agree with that too. You can't go from
I
G
agree.
League,
Yeah.
play games, and then go back to
Like,
college.
hell no.
Like that's
Like, what?
you know how wicked that is.
What's that?
Like that's wicked.
Hey,
Like
it's hella wicked. Yeah.
so, yeah. Like the eligibility issues is a much bigger issue to me than an NIL itself. Because the G League is pretty much saying like, I went to the G League and I realized I was in over my head. I am not talented enough to make it to the NBA. So now I want to feel good about myself to go dominate again. So I'm a downgrade and go play at a lesser level. That's
Like,
whole shit to me. That's whole shit to me.
it's whack. It's so like like bro, I had nothing like when I first heard about that story. I'm like, bro, you're a professional now, my guy. Like, no, there is no you. Oh, I get to go back and play at the college level and try to develop. No, you when you make that decision to go pro, I mean, you shouldn't have the ability to go back. Like, it's just a slap in the face to all those kids that back when it was you were eligible to like go from high school straight to the draft and having that inability like, hey, okay, if you didn't make it, you didn't look at the combines or whatever, or wasn't cutting it, that they could have went back to like, nah, bro, you made that bed, you got to stick with it. Like that's bullshit. Like it's complete bullshit, you know.
And no,
And here comes
Bronny,
the first
no,
troll.
no, and Brian doesn't
Oh
need to go back.
man,
Brian doesn't
no,
need to go back to college. He needs to be in the G League. But the thing
flat
is,
out.
though, this is the thing, though. So with Bronny, when Bronny takes his stints in the G League, he goes into the G League and averages 25, 6 and 6.
He kills it when he goes to the G League, right?
He averages 25, 6 and 6 when he goes to the G League. So he's better than G League players.
Yep.
But he is not good enough still to be in a regular rotation on the NFL level. So
NBA, but yeah.
yeah, NBA level. Yeah. So he's not at that level yet. So
Talking
really,
about
he shouldn't have really came out of college when he did.
Yeah.
Right. He should have stayed in and played at USC for another year, at least another year. But he's better than G League players, but he's not good enough to be on a regular rotation on the NBA roster.
Yep.
That's his issue. He's in, and it's fine. This is also goes into what we talked about. I think it was just last week. How many athletes are better than their dads when they were professional athletes? Like, the only reason that Bronny's being brought up is because his dad is LeBron James,
Right.
Sr. Because
That's it.
if his name wasn't Bronny James, we wouldn't be talking about him. They needs to go back to college. Granted, at the same time, he would just be permanently in the G League and not on the NBA rotation or on the NBA bench because he's not even in the rotation for the Lakers. So that's the difference. And at that point, you look at it from a business model, a business. So does he sell tickets when? Yeah, he sells tickets. He was still one of the highest selling um, rookie jerseys when he came into the league. So the business side, I understand why he is on the sideline and on the bench. He brings in revenue. So business wise, drafting him was smart as hell for the Lakers. It would be smart for anybody. I think anybody with a second round pick that didn't draft him are just idiots because you just drafted a guy that you're not going to put in your rotation anyway. But at least now you could have helped sell out your G League arenas. You could have brought him up here and there on 10-day contracts to help bolster your attendance. It's a business decision. So as long as you got to turn off the GM hat as far as winning and then look at the business side too, because you're also as a GM graded on that criteria. Are you generating money for the organization?
Yep.
Granted, the Lakers do not hurt at generating money. They sell out no matter what. It's different. But yes, that they benefit financially from Bronny still.
Without question.
More than any first round pick they drafted over the last 5 years.
Big.
He's contributed more to the bottom line than they have.
And that also takes me into another piece of that puzzle. I'm glad you brought that up because at the end of the day, we are also in a different era as far as like with it not just being what you see on TV. We're in the social media era and the content creation, branding, entrepreneurship type of era where you can bring a following and also bring business to a franchise as well too. So I mean, as much as people want to whine about the whole situation surrounding Bronny, like I mean, from the sports standpoint, the developmental standpoint, absolutely, he could have used one more year in college. He could have used really the biggest thing that people miss is a full year in college, a full off season of development, a full conditioning. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he needed all that, and all that got taken away from that 1 year at USC because of the cardiac issue. Like, people really don't understand, like, as an athlete, when you're not getting those reps in, you're not getting that cardio, you're not developing that young body and tuning it from the physical standpoint, how much that impacts you. You know what I mean? I've heard it way too many times where guys take too much time off, whether it's injury, whether it's like other things, and you may not be the same player when you come back. You may miss something, muscles atrophy. Like you gotta constantly stay on it, and that's why it like even in the amateur level, really it's a full-time job. Like, is you're not done developing, man. There's a reason why they got those workouts in, why they got two-a-days, why they got, you know what I mean, OTAs and all types like additional like things. Like you're constantly working on your body, and I think that's that plus the experience and the ability to go out and make those mistakes and learn and not have the huge spotlight on you is really what like has stunted his growth essentially. But a lot of people they don't give him no grace, and it's mainly because he is LeBron's son, and they feel that he's a nepo baby and all this other nonsense. Like if they weren't in that position, they wouldn't have done the same shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
So also to reiterate what Justin is saying in the comments, right?
That's a damn good point, JB.
If anybody, right, if anybody deserved to have that moment that Braun had with his son opening night, it was Braun.
Exactly.
Like you can even say that Jordan deserved it, would have deserved it if his kids were of age at the time, but he's not. Like he had kids while he's still playing, eligible, draft eligible. He deserved to have that moment just like Ken Griffey Sr. To share not a minor league field, a major league field with his son. Granted, Bronny Jr. is not the caliber of Ken Griffey Jr.
We know
Because
that.
at the same time, they're the only father son duos to ever go back to back home runs, ever, which will never happen again.
Nah.
I think it's safe to say that that feat will never happen again. That they are in the same game,
Yep.
in the same lineup, back to back,
Yep.
and they go back to back home runs. That feat will never happen again.
Hashtag back to back jacks.
So that feat will never happen again. But Bronny and Braun, well, not Bronny, but Braun deserved to have that moment.
Yeah.
22 years in this league. He's been an NBA athlete longer, over 50% of his life. That's a crazy thing when you think about it. He's been an NBA athlete for over 50% of his life. Right, and that's what I said. Jordan didn't work with his kids, isn't it?
Too busy on that golf course and gambling.
Right, right. That's what I'm saying. He's the only other one you'd be like, maybe he deserved that, but like his kids weren't of age, and it just didn't happen, right? So it is what it is. Braun deserved that moment, and then another thing, NBA owners, they're allowed to, team owners, sports owners, not even NBA, they're allowed to pass that team down to their predecessor, right?
Yep.
The only one that kind of kept it real was the sale that's going on right now,
With
the Seahawks. You know why that's being sold, right?
I'm not up on game. Talk to me.
So the reason that the Seahawks, because it doesn't make sense, you're like, oh, why are the Seahawks being sold? They just won a Super Bowl.
I mean, I get why, because that seems to be a running trend right now. But go ahead, continue.
No, it's written in the will of the
No,
owner. It was written in the will that they have to sell the team within 3 years of his passing.
damn, I did not know that. Okay,
And they gave them a 1 year extension on it. So the sale has to happen now. Granted, the family gonna walk away with at least 12 billion. That's what they're estimating
Yeah,
that they're gonna sell for.
especially now that they
Yeah,
have another Super Bowl to add to
yeah, but
that.
yeah, it was written in his
Wow, I did
will.
not know that.
It was written in his will that the family has to sell the team. That was written in his will. So yeah, that's the
That's
only reason.
crazy.
That's the only reason that the team is being sold right now.
I was gonna say because Buddy, it seems like a lot of these teams like they'll capitalize on winning titles, and it seems like well, man, I know in the case of the NBA, it's more of like cost and getting out of that second apron nonsense that seems to be happening, and especially if they're worth like double digits in the billions, they want to dump it, like kind of like how the Lakers and the Celtics both did, which still is asinine to me that you know two of the arguably the two most legendary franchises in the sport both sold their teams like within 5 years of winning championships. That shit's crazy to me still.
Yeah, and I
Even
think
though
it's
there was
funny.
hella.
I think
Go
it's
ahead.
funny that Cuban is trying to buy back majority ownership right now. But
Well,
I also think this because of all the backlash they was getting, because
uh
this
huh.
happened after he sold his majority share and no
And
longer
he's
had
been just
say.
right, right,
And but people are coming at him like he's still the majority owner and has the same say.
right,
So
right. I don't know if with his sales, I know like with the Lakers, like Jeannie Buss is still like the governor of the Lakers, so like she's still in charge of like
he's still
business
part
operations.
owner. He's still part
Right.
owner. So
Mm-hmm.
he was I think 60% owner,
Right.
and I think he sold down to 15 or 20%. So he's
Right.
still like a big owner, and he just doesn't make day to day operation calls anymore. He's not the majority owner.
Got it.
So
Huh. I mean, I'd love to see Mark Cuban back. Cause boy, that shit happening right after that with Luca is crazy. But
because
we know
I
there's
don't
stuff working
believe I
behind
don't
that.
believe Mark I don't believe Mark would have traded Luca at all.
Hell no, he wouldn't have traded
No.
Luca, man. With his affinity for international stars, like hell no,
So
absolutely not. That other ownership did not want to simply pay or take the risk. You know what I mean? Like hell, if Mark Cuban would have like panicked back during the earlier years of Dirk Nowitzki's career because of the shortcomings, because of some of the like minor health issues that were like in and out. I mean, come on, like it'd have been an equally tragic like thing, but he stuck with it. He survived through those embarrassing periods that the Mavericks had before they finally broke through and got their championship, and it paid off for him. So, but yeah, crazy
question
shit. Go
to
talk to me.
get back on like a little bit of the main right
Right.
because like with the NIL right.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel that because of NIL and because of its existence,
Mm-hmm.
is it a viable option to now you're going to start seeing kids stay in college longer before declaring for the draft?
It depends on which sport you're talking about. Because there's certain sports where you can get away with that, others you can't quite do so. In the case of the NBA, I could definitely see that happening. You got less wear and tear on your body physically. You got pretty damn good bags that are coming in, and there's a shitload of like D1 schools to go to. There's big, damn near triple the amount of D1 opportunities where you can move around and do things and stay in there. So I think from the basketball standpoint, you're definitely going to see more of that, especially for some of these guys that are making that one and done jump out of desperation. Now, especially if like there are other kids, like especially like in the if you're a guard, for example, we all know like they're looking for a certain kind of prototype now with guard play. They're looking for guys that can shoot the ball, facilitate, they can do it all, bro. Like and they're growing on trees. So in some cases, I mean, if you know that like you're a fringe first rounder, you're possibly flirting with going in the second. But instead of going in and making that trash rookie salary, if you're projected to land at the end of the first round, or even worse, you're projected as a second round pick and get a non guaranteed contract on top of that, either that or you can get 5 million minimum guarantee by staying in college, or one or two. You're gonna stay in college, less work, less like you're not having to go out there and play back to backs, getting sent up and down back and forth to the G League and all that other stuff. You minimize your risk at that point. However, in football, that is a slightly different story because there's the old adage of do you risk injury for coming back for that senior year? Do you risk it if you got a chance to go and there's pretty much a safe bet that you can emerge and go and make it click at a much better like time? It just depends on what sport. It is. So like with football, I don't think it's I think you're gonna still see the same thing simply because of the injury factor. But in basketball, you're definitely gonna see it and you're kind of seeing it now in some cases too. It's just a matter of if that's going to impact the prospect of should you bail at your absolute like when you're young or and risk like falling down draft stock wise, or do you chase the bag? It's just simply what it comes down to,
Okay.
so
Real quick, we got a comment, Teresa. So yeah, let me know why you think they shouldn't. We passed the subject, but I'm gonna circle back to it. I just want to hear your why to why not. But back to you, Frost. On the football side, I actually think more people are going to stay more than basketball, right?
okay.
The reason why it's 7 rounds in the draft. So if I can get an NIL deal making 2 million, especially at the quarterback level, on the quarterback position, if I can get 3 million, Carson Beck, prime example. Why would Carson Beck, who's not going to be a first round pick, but
Nope.
I can get $5 to $7 million a year to stay in college longer, versus going to be in a 6 round pick making $700,000, well, 1.2, 1.3 million. I'm gonna keep my ass in college, right?
Absolutely. Especially if you're a guy
And
like Carson Beck.
right, so the quarterbacks, I would definitely say yes, they're going to stay. Everybody doesn't get paid like quarterbacks, so running backs maybe around that 1 to 2 million. So you may not see a dip in them leaving, because if I'm a top 2 round pick, I'm probably gonna make more money on the NFL deal than I am on the in the NIL.
Right.
Receivers, if you, I think you can see people stay longer if you're not a top third round pick. If you don't have a third round projection or higher, you probably go stay.
Right.
If it's all about the money for the athlete, right? Some people just want to live out their dream of playing in the NFL, and that
Okay.
outweighs the money. That's kind of where I personally would align on it. Like if
Okay.
I'm making money, I'm still gonna make money. I've made money and I'm still gonna make money. I may not be making the 2.5 I was making, but I'm gonna make 1.5. But I'm gonna be on the
Right.
NFL roster, and I can start chasing my NFL dream and becoming an NFL great. I'm probably gonna do that personally, me. But that kid that says the latter, I'm not gonna hold any judgment against you. Like you don't know if the NFL may not be a true passion for you. I'm speaking from my point of view. Like that's my preference. I will forego that,
Right.
right? So yeah, yes,
Okay.
the college is basically a new modern league system, as the way that it kind of should be anyway. It should be looked at as a farm system, as a development league. But
Right.
if you talk to some college coaches, which is also true, their job is not to get you ready for the NFL.
Right.
Is to put you into my system and win ball games. I'm judged. A college coach is judged on how many wins and losses I have, not how many first round draft picks I put into the draft. And that's also on
Hey.
the NBA. That's also on the college basketball side, because you look
Yep.
at it, the person who should have the biggest job security in the world is Calipari.
He should.
Calipari probably has no, outside of Coach K, and Coach K's retired,
Right.
he probably has the most first round draft picks in the NBA.
Probably.
Like who could you say even is
He's
close?
definitely
Like
got the most lottery picks. The only guys
yeah,
I would throw in there to challenge it if we're looking at the whole piece of it,
would have been Duke with Coach
maybe
K.
Tom Izzo.
How many lottery picks in
And
Michigan State though?
that's
That's what
where
I'm
the drop
saying.
off is at. That's what I say. Like if you're talking lottery picks, it's Calipari maybe with Coach K to challenge that,
Yeah,
and but
and
but
that's
nobody
it.
else compares. Now if we're talking like overall, like guys that fall outside of the lottery, because there are factories like the Kansases of the world and the
Yeah,
Michigan States that put in damn good role players that are constantly in the mix, but But yeah, I mean, as far as lottery, no, it's John Calipari. I mean, come on, especially if you're talking like top five, like, come on.
but John has been doing that at every stop though too.
Hell,
Like
he
people,
got
he even got Camby at UMass, at Memphis.
mm-hmm.
Derrick
Derrick
Rose.
Rose, yeah.
Like he's been
Eric
he's been
Bledsoe,
doing
yeah,
it. Yeah, like he's
yeah.
been doing it. Like
Mm-hmm.
not to speak of John Wall, Eric Bledsoe,
Michael Kidd
AD.
Gilchrist, he couldn't even shoot, had no
Right.
offensive bag.
like Shea Gilgis
Daniel Orton,
Alexander, Cat. Like the list goes on and on. He came out of
Scala
Kentucky underhand.
Bissier, like boy, go ahead.
Yeah, and Scott didn't even pan out in the NBA. Like,
Willie Cauley Stein, Hooley
right.
Cauley Stein.
Yep. Like you can start naming people. The other kid, Thornton, the power forward on the championship
Yeah,
team, he was also a lottery. He was like 14th. Like they don't pan out in the NBA, but you
yeah.
don't get graded on how many people you send to the NBA.
Oh,
You get
just
graded
ask Bill.
on wins.
Hey,
The fact that he has all that talent, that's how
mm-hmm.
I compare him. Like I'm a Cal fan, but the
Yeah.
amount of talent he has, he should have a lot more than one
And
natty.
that has always been the problem
That's
with the
the issue.
one and done. That is the problem. I mean, because here's the thing. Here's where I think you and I like draw. We will bump heads on this because I am not the biggest Cal fan. I respect the
That's fine.
fact of the recruiting skills. I respect the fact that he can get guys to the league, but I'm very critical of his lack of development of those guys and being able to win at the next level. I'm sorry, as far as him in particular, I'm tired of seeing like all those talented rosters get bounced out the tournament so damn fast, bro. Like, or not even make it in some cases. You
No,
bring
like
in too much talent consistently to be flirted with the NIL and getting bounced out the tournament that quickly.
what he does is like if you
Mm-hmm.
look at championship rosters
Right.
over the last, I would say, in eternity in college basketball,
Mm.
right? They are very heavy upperclassmen led. Like even when you look at, like even when you look at last year,
Yeah.
like Florida,
Mm-hmm.
upperclassmen, not
Yep.
NBA guys, upperclassmen,
Yep.
right? You look before that, like Villanova, right? They're the only one,
Nova.
like outside of like Dante, like
Mm-hmm.
Dante was a freshman. Um,
Brunson was an upperclassman,
Brunson,
even though
yeah, let's
technically
say
he was on both championship teams.
he
Yep.
was a
So
junior,
was
wasn't
Bridges.
he? Right, he
Well,
was a
well,
junior,
well,
right?
Brunson was a freshman on the first team in 2016, but he was a junior on
Right, but
the 2018 team. Him and
right, but
Bridges, yeah.
right, but they had on the first championship, they had other upperclassmen on that roster that
Oh,
was
they had him
glue
on.
guys,
Oh,
like that were
absolutely.
right. That's what they so
Yeah,
they've
Josh
always
Hart,
had.
Chris Jenkins, yeah.
Right, so they've always had upperclassmen that are
Mm-hmm.
glue guys.
Yep.
John will go out there with five freshmen, and and the thing is like they're talented enough
Yeah.
to win any pickup game in
Mm-hmm.
the country.
Yep.
But the issue is once you get to these tournaments, it's no longer about pickup games.
Oh
Now
boy.
you are actually going against top X's and O's coaches who are like, we're
It ain't about the
deploying
Jimmys and
zones
Joes. Yep.
and we're putting pressure on you. You
Traps,
haven't
full
been
court pressure.
you haven't been in this moment. Can
Nope.
you answer the
Mm-hmm.
moment? Is the moment too
Mm-hmm.
big for you? And the
Mm-hmm.
only team that did it was AD's team, and it probably happened because AD wasn't. No one knew that AD was going to be this offensive juggernaut that he became in the
Nah.
NBA
Mm-mm.
because he won Player of the Year by averaging basically 5 blocks a game and 15 rebounds. And people was like, oh, he can shoot a little bit, but within 15 feet, AD became all worldly in the NBA. Like,
I mean, we gotta be honest. At one point in time, he was the best big man in the league. At one point,
yeah, yeah.
it was a brief window, but
If you don't want to say the best, he's definitely the most versatile.
without
Because
question,
he even threw in his bag to he's bringing it up the court. He can handle and facilitate.
and that's
So
because he was a guard in high school and just had
yeah,
that crazy growth spurt from going from 6'3" to 6'9" like in no time. He had guard skills, but now 80's one of the most like unique stories like ever as far as that goes in
and I
general.
actually think that growth spurt is the reason he can't stay healthy.
That's
Like,
exactly why he can't stay healthy. A
so,
lot of people don't know that. Yeah.
but it is what it is.
No doubt about it, man. But nah, NIL definitely impacting the way and the decisions that is going to be made. We're still in a very early even in this process, even though I know it's been around for almost a decade now. But it's a dynamic thing that we're still in the infancy stages of it, and I think we're both in agreement that to pay these kids, man. Whether it's college, high school, like pay these kids, give them the chance. If they're that damn good, and a team's willing to like put their or not a team or a company's willing to like put that money into them and invest in that, man, let them do it, bro. Like don't give me that. Oh, I didn't do it back in my day or none of that. No, man, your time has came and gone. Unfortunately, hell. they did this stuff, and Reggie Bush had his Heisman taken away because of the fact that he got a house, and guys are getting houses times two nowadays, and they still won't get that man his Heisman back. So if anything, like take another. If you feel that if you feel these guys or these kids should not be getting NIL, man, take a number flat out. It's going. I'm sorry, like it just you guys walk so these kids could fly, and that's just what it's coming down to at this point, flat out. You know what I'm saying? So, but we are going to move into our next segment of the podcast because, as I know we talked about at least on this episode, as far as like securing the bag at a young age and infancy and high school and college and professional, we got to make a pivot to a different sport where getting that bag and what I'm saying, being the ultimate capitalist is the name of the game. If you have not heard here, in recent news, the legendary, undefeated, one of the pound for pound greatest of all time boxers, Floyd Money Mayweather, has announced a comeback at the age of 48. If you have not been paying attention, Floyd has pretty much been done with boxing outside of a few small exhibitions here and there, going all the way back to that last fight he had against Conor McGregor, which is effectively 9 years ago. But he has recently made an announcement, that he recently made an announcement that say at the age of 48 that he's ready to not just do exhibitions, he's ready to make a comeback. Like we're talking like lacing them up, promoting big fights. Floyd is ready to do it at the age of 48, and my man ain't fought nobody. I mean, I really don't. I kind of count that Conor McGregor fight, but I don't count that Conor McGregor fight. He
It was a
hasn't fought a
sanctioned
legit
fight.
boxer. What'd you say?
It was a sanctioned fight.
It was a sanctioned fight, but we know that Conor wasn't like that guy. But Floyd at 48, is this him chasing legacy, payday? What are we doing here, man?
Both, both. Like at the end of the day, he's 50 and old, and some people still won't put him in that GOAT type of conversation, and I think that he's tired of hearing that. Um, I put him in that conversation because I think he's a pure boxer. He's not a brawler. Like he's a boxer. Um, so I don't have an issue with him coming back, but yeah, like I think he's hungry for legacy and money. Like his name is Floyd Money Mayweather. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, he's chasing both, and I don't have an issue with it. Clearly, the first fight that he has with Tyson is a money grab. Um,
An
but see,
exhibition, but
the
yeah.
thing is this. I think the legacy is cemented, right? JB, I'm 100% in agreement with you. He's in my upper echelon top fighters of all time. I don't think that is the perception from everybody though. So he's going after that for everybody. But the only way that he gets that is not fighting
Man, he gonna get his kid back.
Manny though. Like so, if he fights Manny again, he's gonna have to beat Manny. I think he will. And I don't think Manny gonna get his get back, right? But he's gonna have to go fight a Tank or Crawford. Get Crawford out of retirement and go fight Crawford. He's gonna have to do if it's the legacy that he's chasing, right? That's what he's gonna have to do. He's gonna have to fight a Tank. He's gonna have to fight a Shakur. He's gonna have to fight someone like a Terrence Crawford. And the thing is, like, I think Terrence would come out of retirement for that payday. Of
Oh,
40
absolutely,
fight.
he would. Hell yeah, he would.
Because that fight may be the highest grossing fight that we ever see.
It could be,
Like, if that happens, like I think
and he did.
right, he beat Manny. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, so I don't think he needs to fight him again for legacy purposes. But like the only way, like, because I feel like if he beats like comes back at 48, 49, or damn near 50, and he beats Terrence Crawford or Shakur or Haney or any one of those type of dudes, I think that will put him to the masses in a different regard. He's already cemented for me. He's 50 and 0. 50 and 0 is 50 and 0. You know, because a lot of people try to say like he ducked fights.
Which
I think
he
a lot of
didn't.
people. I think a lot of people ducked him.
Bingo. Thank you
But
for finally. Thank you for not saying finally, but thank you for saying that.
yeah, like so I think people ducked him, but it is what it is. Like Floyd cements it in my eyes. So I don't know what your take is on it, but like I think he's chased them both. Because my thing is, if I can bring in a couple extra $100 million while and add to my legacy, why the fuck not? Why the fuck not?
I love talking about my boy Floyd, man. If you only knew how much energy I've wasted over the past 20, well, not 20 years, in the social media era, if you only knew how much energy I've wasted, like hitting people with facts and proving that they're simply hating on Floyd at the end of the day. And to answer JB's question, he didn't duck anybody. Like that bullshit narrative has to stop, bro. Like, because y'all want to, people want to sit back and say that Floyd ducked people during his time as champion, when in actual reality, if you really know your history and you know your homework, you can go back to the late 90s, early 2000s when he was still Pretty Boy Floyd, and how many top tier boxers ducked him or was gatekeeping against fighting him. Hello, Oscar De La Hoya. Hello, Shane Mosley. Hello, Felix Trinidad. There were so many guys that were like at the top at that point in time that wouldn't simply give him the fight because they were scared of damaging their legacy. There's a reason why he fought Oscar after he had finally took off, got the money moniker, and that there's a reason why Floyd embarrassed him in every way, shape, or form. Coming out there on Cinco de Mayo with the Mexican gear on and the whole nine. Like there's a reason behind that. And it's because Oscar ducked him for so long, flat out. He did not want Floyd to get that payday because he knew one, he was going to struggle with him because Oxer has historically struggled against elite-handed, speedy boxers and the older statesmen of the class and the Bernard Hopkins. You know, how can we ever forget? He hit me in my liver.
And another thing about Floyd too, right?
Yep.
Because a lot of people would be like for some reason they'll try to compare him to a traditional heavyweight and be like, oh, he's not a knockout artist, but
He
right,
was though at the lightweight though.
this is the thing though. This is also the thing. They also won't take into account that the majority of Floyd's knockouts did come early in his career. After Floyd broke his hand, he lost a lot of his knockout power,
Exactly.
and he became more of a tactician.
Both
He
hands
was
actually. Yeah.
he was more of a, I wouldn't say Tank level knockout artist. Like Tank is special
Tank is
for his
special,
weight
no
class, for
doubt.
his weight class as far as knockout ability. So he wasn't at that level of a knockout artist. But Floyd put shit down until he broke that hand. Like so, after that he became straight tactician. I'm gonna box you on points, and you're not gonna be able to touch me. And that's what happens. Like I've seen fights where people's land percentage is like 16% against Floyd. That's fucking insane.
Oh, God forbid if we go back and talk about how Canelo could not find him, which is the reason why I knew that Canelo was going to lose to Bud. But
The
continue.
same reason. The same reason we both said it because
Yep.
I watched that fight. Like, it's in. You gotta remember, boxing is me and you in front of each other. So I see you,
Yep.
and I still can't fucking touch you. Like that's what Floyd.
Bigaboo. Literally.
No, you're right, JB. No one has ever been the tactician that he is. That's why he's, to me, he's a boxer. He's not a brawler.
Nope.
He's not a fighter.
Nope.
He's a boxer.
He is the blueprint boxer. Yes.
As you would say, he has the sweet science of boxing. Yes, the object of the game is to not get hit. He doesn't get hit.
Clean, effective punching is what
Like,
those cards are scored on.
so I'm with you 100%, JB. We're on the exact same page. He's submitted in my eyes. He doesn't need to come back. If he comes back and fight Tyson, I'm going to watch, even though it's not a sanctioned fight, and it
Right.
means nothing, even if he was to lose, because
Right.
Floyd is probably not Floyd. Like, yeah, Floyd's probably what I would guess 70 to 80 pounds lighter than my even now. Like, I'd imagine Floyd's walking weight is around 145, 150.
Probably. I'd say it's probably about solid like 150 if he's not like in the
160
gym
at
and
absolute max.
right.
Like
Right.
at the absolute max.
No, he's a tiny dude, man. Like, you know, but and that's exactly it, JB. Like boxing, like that's what irritates me the most when I talk boxing with casuals. And if you follow my Facebook page or like know me, I constantly am talking about like how much I hate talking boxing with casuals in general. The crazy thing is, and that's just it. He just don't get hit, and it's like here's what pisses me off so much about it. They gave Muhammad Ali so much credit for his elusiveness. Whether you liked him or not, you gave Roy Jones Jr. so much credit for his elusiveness. At one point in time, people gave Zab Judah his credit for his elusiveness. Not saying that Zab's on their level, but they gave him his credit for being that elusive. Why can't we give Floyd his flowers? Because he's effectively more elusive than all three of those guys I just mentioned.
Because I think what it is, it's the same way that I feel. He's in that same regard as like the Patriots, right? And the Boston Celtics. Like
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
Chiefs, they had so much success that you
yeah,
just fucking hated, right?
yeah.
Because unlike those other dudes,
Uh
they
huh.
all eventually got that chin tap,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and they hit the deck. If I'm not mistaken, Floyd's never even touched the mat, right?
He
He doesn't have an official mat touch.
no
It's
no no no
counted
no.
as
But
it's counted as
because
a
I
slip,
the
right?
only the closest one I remember is when Shane Mosley caught him in their fight, and even then Floyd showed hella guts and was able to recover from that. I don't think Floyd has officially been knocked down. I
That
don't
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
believe.
Like so, in essence, he's never got that chin tapped. I don't
Hmm.
think he has an
It's been
official
tapped.
knockdown.
Yeah, it's
Like
been tapped.
when I say
Yeah.
tap, I mean put down. He's never been like put down,
Nope, I
right?
stand corrected, and I'm kicking my own ass because I actually am a pretty good historian of boxing. He had one knockdown all the way back in 2001 at lightweight against Carlos Hernandez,
You know, it's
and it's
25.
only because he
It's
touched the
26.
canvas with it. What's
Yeah,
that?
it's 26. So
Right. So 25 years ago, and again, I'm not talking about a knockdown where he got put on his ass, on on his back. He touched the glove. His hand touched the canvas. Technically, that's a knockdown. If your glove touches the canvas, that's considered a knockdown. So that's the only time he was ever quote unquote knocked down in his career. Now he's gotten hit, he's gotten tagged because the best one ever was when Mosley caught him and brought them damn knees down to a buckle. But again, that's superior conditioning to where he was able to withstand that punch, get out of that round, and alter his approach and proceed to take Mosley apart. But they don't give him credit for that though, because a lot of people, if they got rocked as well as like Mosley tagged him in that moment, whoo, night night, it'd have been a wrap. Period.
yeah,
Oh
and
man,
I think
don't
that's why.
talk about this attitude.
Yeah, easily.
There's a
It's
couple, but Zab's up there.
Zab was because I was saying that Adrian Bronner, Adrian's up there.
Broners against Maidana was the most satisfying because, bro, with the bullshit that he was on with all the dancing and I never forget that clip, bro. Him out there dancing the stoner and then going there and getting rocked by Maidana. That shit was hilarious.
Yeah, so I still might have Zab just over that because the squiggly knees and them trying to fight the ref afterwards. Like he was fine. That's kind of what puts it over the top. That's kind of what put it over the top. Zab's is
Oh,
legendary. Zab's is
hey,
legendary.
hey,
Like
I'll never forget, bro. And I'm not the biggest Cedric the Entertainer fan when it comes to comedy, but boy, he was on the money with that joke. He said, "Your boy got knocked out so damn fast that the pain kicked in later." He said he got up off the mat, went to the ref and said, "Don't ever play with matches," and fell down again, bro. Like, oh man, Zap, like that was like some Doctor Strange shit. Like my boy Zap got sent to the astral realm for a hot second and came back down to his body. That was one of the wildest chicken dances ever, man. If you ever need you a good laugh, man, hit YouTube up and type in the best chicken dances in boxing. You will be laughing your ass off. For sure. And Broner definitely deserved to get done like that, man. Like, oh god, that Marcos Maidana fight was something else, man. Like I've never seen a guy get humbled that badly and that needed to be humbled that
it was
badly.
never the same after that.
He was never the same after that.
Never the
Hell
same,
no.
bro.
No. Like, nah, especially with the way he was popping off after he beat Paulie Malignaggi, talking about he beat him in the ring and it took his side piece. And I'm like, yeah, no, Adrian Broner, he makes it hard for those of us brothers living in Ohio. But he from Cincinnati, though. He ain't from the 614 like us.
Yeah, bro. Like the Zab had all the extraness on it. Like the Zab had like he had all the fixings on his knockout. Like
Oh,
it's the wobble, it
Then I'm getting up and then going after Jay Nady like after the fact, bro, and trying to like fight him after he got caught. Like, bro, you just got up and fell down again, my boy. Like that was worse than Trevor. Yeah, and that's another thing, man. Y'all got to go back and watch Trevor Burbick, man. When he got up and fell 3 damn times within a knockdown against Mike Tyson, man. That might be the one worst one. Because boy, my boy was losing that fight against gravity in that moment.
yeah, like
Yes.
nah, bro. I still got the zab, bro. I still got zab. Like to get up and go straight, walking like walking like the dude with the Jason mask and the that little viral trend, that little
Yeah,
dance
man.
video, that
Oh.
little yeah, bro.
Nah, Zabs was pretty damn
Yeah,
bad, bro. Like it's I think it's
Zab is
because of how fast
hilarious.
he got up and then like fell again, bro. Like, oh god.
It was all the antics, bro, going after the
Oh
ref,
shit.
like the ref did him wrong, like nigga, like you did you see your legs? Like you're my guy, you're done. You're done. Like yeah, like
He was
Zab.
fried, man. Zab was definitely hella fried for that one, bro. That yeah. For me it's top three. It's definitely top three. I got a bad like YouTube like bored habit of going in and watching some nasty like. But now y'all, we might have to revisit this, man. Check out any of them like all time best chicken dance knockouts, bro. And then, we'll revisit this conversation for sure. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure, JB. Definitely check that one out, bro. But like, dog, you'll see it'll be in the top five of any like boxing chicken dance video like ever, bro. But that what happened to Zab and that stumble, that is the definition of the chicken dance. Like you get hit so damn hard, like you lose equilibrium, stability, balance, like everything, bro. Like that shit was hilarious. But spinning the block, bringing us back here, man. So my official take on Floyd's comeback. I hate to say that, and it's foreshadowing a subject we got coming up, but fellas, this is for nothing but money, flat out. We gotta be honest. It's been 9 years. Yes, he's fought a couple exhibitions here and there against the what was it, Logan Paul and some other like dude overseas, and you know, but it's about money. And here's the reason why. So this has been a maelstrom of news coming out surrounding him over the past couple of weeks. And here, most recently, Floyd Mayweather filed a lawsuit against Showtime Boxing for them allegedly, basically, he filed it for a $340 million lawsuit against really Showtime Networks here for basically long-term fraud, withholding like certain purse amounts that he was like owed, and the whole nine. On top of that, he's got a long nasty lawsuit coming up against the television network, which he profited very well off of after doing business with them. Because he's claiming that he sold 340 million in damages. Because from violating financial agreements, hidden revenue that was like held off the books in the whole nine. I mean, we all know that boxing is by far one of the most corrupt sports out there, where people get screwed over all the damn time. Having said all of that, though, the Tyson fight is clearly a money grab, so that's going to be one thing. But it has been officially signed that he will be fighting Manny Pacquiao here in the fall. So that's where, when I saw that in particular of who he was going to fight, that's how I knew it was this is money related. It's money motivated. So and unfortunately we've seen it from all the greats. We saw it from Muhammad Ali. We've seen it from Evander Holyfield. We've seen it from so many like great boxers to where they have to keep going. Mike Tyson even too for that matter. They have to keep going for the sake of like trying to catch up on like back child support, especially in Evander Holyfield's case. But it's another story for another day. But yeah, it's unfortunately it's money related, and it's going to do numbers. He's going to get paid off of this, but it's clearly because of that. There's even been rumors flying around about him selling properties at various cities that he owns around the country, selling some of those cars and stuff like that. So something has happened. I'm sure more truth is going to come to light over the next like couple of months as we're approaching the April exhibition bout, and then also the fall professional bout where he puts his official record on the line. But fellas, respectfully, his legacy is cemented. However, in a court of public opinion, it's going to taint it. We've seen this episode too many times. We saw what happened when Muhammad Ali tried to come back and fight Larry Holmes and got the shit beat out of him. We've seen Mike Tyson trying to hang on and keep going after the fact, after he was well past his prime and starting to get knocked out by like guys that didn't even belong in the same ring with him. We've seen Bernard Hopkins continue to try to go on and getting knocked out by inferior boxers. We've seen Roy Jones, in which that when Roy started getting knocked out, because he too was not right after that knockout against Antonio Tarver. We've seen Roy try to stick around for too long, trying to fight in, cruiserweight divisions, and nothing that was like getting him on national TV. Like, everybody reaches a point, and I hate that Floyd's going through this to have to do this from the fiscal standpoint, but it's definitely a money grab. It's got nothing to do with his legacy as far as like he's concerned. This is strictly a money grab. He's got to do it, and I think that lawsuit against Showtime is part of what's going on into that for him to make his next like major move. But back to your point, though, Zay, talking about who else he should fight. If it's not just a one and done against Manny Pacquiao, and he does try to go the distance, I would love to see him against Bud, but I hate to say it. I think that Bud would be the one guy that could eviscerate Floyd and possibly knock him out. No audio, Zay. Check your mic, brother. There
Hear
we
me
go.
now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, so if it's about legacy, he has to have that fight. If it's about money, then just leave it at what it is and let it be done. But if it's about money, if it's about legacy, because some people feel like it's still like JB said, the fact that some people try not to put him in that top regard in boxing is fucking delusional.
It's ridiculous,
and
man.
and the fact that is by a lot of people in the masses try to do that with Floyd, so maybe he is tired of hearing that shit.
Right.
So if it's about legacy,
Yep.
he has to have that type of fight, not just Pac. It has to be like a Bud or a Tank. And if he does that, if he beats Pac and then somehow fights Bud and beat Bud, or fight Tank and beat Tank, he doesn't have to fight anymore. He doesn't have to fight anymore in my book now. But I think that should shut everybody up. But we'll see.
We're gonna see.
He may be chasing something that he can't really achieve because it's driven by hate and dislike for him. So who knows?
We're gonna see, man. I hate to see it, man, because like we've just seen this episode too many damn times where guys are trying to like come back for whatever reason. But that leads me to a couple of questions, real quick, Zay. And I know you kind of answered. I know you said his legacy cemented, but do you truly think that any loss or multiple losses would taint his legacy?
No.
Okay.
Like, I don't think any losses do, because for me, I'm gonna look at it as like, you came back at 48. It means nothing to me. Like, you did it for money or whatever. You did it, so you did it. It is what it is. So no, for me, it wouldn't hurt his legacy. Just like I feel that with MJ, him coming back didn't hurt his legacy. Like, it'd be that same type of thing. You retired, you came back. It'd be that same thing. So I don't think it should hurt his legacy, even if he has a loss, because at the same time, like, him beating Pac, what does he gain for the legacy? He already beaten Pac once. He doesn't gain anything.
But
that's why I said
there's been talk around that too, though. Yeah.
It would have to be someone like a Bud if it's about legacy, or a Tank if it's about legacy. So that's where we're at with it, unfortunately. So
Yeah, I mean, I personally would hold it against him, but Floyd's got a shitload of haters out there, bro. And you already know this is going to give them the ammunition to finally get their retribution, get all their I told you so's, he sucks, he's overrated, he's been running and ducking people. It's going to give those clowns the ammunition to use that against him. But for the real ones, those of us that know our history and know the sport itself, he's locked in, bro. He's one of the greatest to ever do it. In my opinion, you got a firm argument for him to be the greatest that has done it, especially at his weight class.
facts, big facts.
So big facts, man. But we do have a bonus piece to talk about here before we get into our grand finale. Real fast, who would you put on the Mount Rushmore of legends who either stayed too long, should have retired early, and any honorable mentions that you would like to throw into that discussion as well?
I want you to give me yours first,
I got you.
because I got one, and I don't think you go I don't think. Yeah, it's no way it's the same person,
Fair
in
enough.
my
That's
opinion.
fair. That's fair. And I don't know necessarily if I got a number one. This is just a collection of guys that I know that should have stayed too long. But if I had to pick one, I'm first going to say Evander Holyfield's on my list. As I kind of hinted at it earlier, Evander kept going like well after he should have been done. Like real talk, he should have been done after he lost to Lennox Lewis, but unfortunately, when you got child support to pay and things to do, you got to find ways to keep that train going and to get that nonsense paid off. And if you don't know your history about Brother Holyfield, he had a lot of kids. And yeah, should have stopped, man. Took a lot of unnecessary punishment. Well past, he should have been done there. As far as another guy I got on my list, Mike Tyson, unfortunately lands on that list because we're still seeing it to this day, even now. Like, I know he's doing it for money. I know it's like stuff that's like not legit, but Mike, God bless, it has to stop. We've seen enough. I really thought that you were going to annihilate Jake Paul, and that didn't happen. But it's just one of those things where he just should have been done. Appreciate you tapping in, money. We are talking about currently who's on the Mount Rushmore of legends who stayed too long or should have retired earlier. Um, Another guy I'm going to throw into that list and mix is one of the biggest scumbags, in my opinion. But Brett Favre. Brett Favre should have been in there as well too, because I think during that last stint in Green Bay, Brett Favre should have been done. He clearly did not want to. He didn't embrace what it takes to stay in the league. As far as like, oh, I want to play, but I would want to skip training camp and all this other nonsense. And then he basically, the carcass formerly known as Brett Favre, had to get dragged off after he took a lot of them last shots and those stops in New York and also Minnesota or whatnot. So his ass should have been gone too. And then who of all of us? And then of course, obviously, it's Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali clearly should have been done. Going back and watching that fight against Larry Holmes, like it was pretty damn sad. I mean, hell, Larry Holmes himself didn't want to even continue to fight and beat on him. He was telling the ref to stop the fight. He wouldn't go down. I mean, it was just a tragedy to see because he clearly had nothing left besides his ego and his heart that was like basically carrying him along. So those are my guys, primarily boxing based, but Vander Holyfield, Mike Tyson, Brett Favre, and Muhammad Ali all belong on the Mount Rushmore of guys that should have stopped while they were ahead and stayed retired when that time came much sooner. But I know a lot of people probably getting on me for not mentioning Mike, but I got my take as far as like why Mike didn't necessarily tarnish his legacy. But Zay, I'm gonna let you cook up here.
Well, let's touch on the Mike Jordan situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
So before we get into it, like in my opinion,
Chuck Liddell, that's another good one.
yeah, Chuck is, but in my opinion, when you come back and you still average over 20,
Mm-hmm.
you didn't really hurt your legacy. Like, yeah, you didn't win, but you were gone for 4 years and still came back averaging 23 your first year and 20 your second year back.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of
And
people don't
still
know
over
that.
and still
Yep.
over 40% from the field, and still averaging close to 6 rebounds and 4 and 5 assists.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So and over is still a game, so you still were defending as well. So mine's is I'm surprised you don't have this person, but it kind of sounded like you went with people that announced retirement and came back. I'm gonna go who just should have called it quit. Like he should have called quits, right?
I hope you make my day because there's one guy that's coming to mind, but go ahead.
So the 2013 and 14 season should have effectively been the
NBA or
last
NFL?
NBA should have been
Okay.
the last season for Vinsanity himself.
No, man. Come on.
So look,
No, man.
and this ain't no stall him out
Yeah,
Debo
you
type
got to
moment.
stall him. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
This is why. All right, Vince was on a trajectory to be in the same type of conversations as we hold Kobe, Jordan, AI, Allen, right? So to see him go from averaging 28, 27, 26, uh, 24 a game, multi all NBA, all NBA teams, all like conference finals appearances and all that. To see someone at that peak play 15 years and then be relegated to the back of the bench guy, you averaging five, five, six, seven, eight,
Oh
and
man.
six. Like we shouldn't have seen one of the greatest physical athletes, like just
Yeah.
athletes at the two guard position, be relegated to be like, hey, I'm just trying to get in. I'm just trying to get in. I'm just trying to get in. Because I get that you love playing ball, bro. I get it, and I admire that in you. But you average 28 a game, and now I'm seeing you get 10 minutes and get 5 points, bro. The NBA is telling you, bro, hang it up. The NBA is telling you that.
They still signing him and they still offering contracts out,
because
man.
because because it was money. He still like
He was
like
still dunking in his
like
40s, bro.
nah, he wasn't.
He was still
Nah.
punching. I mean,
He
not
might
to
no. He
Toronto
might get
punching, but
he probably got like 3 dunks off a year after he left Memphis. Like he was no longer dunking. Like the fact that we can go down a list, the fact that he played on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 teams is crazy. It's 8. He became a journeyman. Vince Carter and journeyman should never be in the same fucking conversation,
I agree with
and
that
it
piece
is,
of it. But
and it is. He stayed 6 years too long. Like we should not have seen him in a Memphis Grizzly uniform, averaging 5 points. We should not have seen him in a
oh
Sacramento Kings
man,
jersey
now that
for
one I
one
do agree
season.
with. Yeah,
And
I
we
do
should
agree
not
with
have
that.
seen him in Atlanta for 2 fucking seasons.
Only for it to be ended by COVID. That's what made it nasty. Like COVID happened, my boy said, "Yeah, I'm done, bro." Like Vince should have got a farewell tour, but
He, he probably no. They actually were doing it in the middle of that during that year. He was getting
yeah,
his, but like it was shortened by COVID. Like, but
yeah,
like he deserved the farewell tour. And what I'm saying is like he was too good. Like to me, he was a Hall of Famer if you stop it at 15, right? So
Taj Gibson coming back, but continue. What?
well, Taj was still playing overseas, and they went and got him,
Yeah,
and that was also by his guy in Tibbs. That's the only reason he came back, and so that's a little bit different of a situation. And Taj is not at the point of the pinnacle athlete that we can put on a Mount Rushmore of greatness.
I
Respectfully,
got you. All right,
respectfully.
you're already starting off offending folks. So let's see what these other three
That's
picks
not
look like.
that's not a no, I don't got a full list. Like Emmett is
Oh,
on that
okay.
list too. Like Emmett was on that list because Emmett wanted that Russian title. And Emmett, I don't care. Look, this is why I feel this way, right?
Yep. Oh
So
shit.
Emmett got the
Good
longevity
call, man.
award,
Good call. Good
right?
call.
He got the longevity award
Yeah.
because he played for so many years at the running back position.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care who you talk to. I would even say even Cowboy fans aren't delusional enough to put him in the top 5 running back list.
They
He's
better
not a top.
not. I know that shit.
He's not a top 5 running back at all time, but he's the all-time leading
Nope.
rusher in NFL history, right? And that's the same way that I look at Frank Gore as well. Like Frank Gore, I'm gonna tell you why.
Careful.
Nope,
Go
nope,
ahead.
nope.
Go ahead.
No,
Careful.
when was Frank ever a top 2 or 3 running back in the NFL?
Top 2 or 3.
Never, never, never. He never was. Like his longevity, availability needs to be praised too. So I'm not diminishing. I'm not
Okay.
diminishing than that.
Yep.
So he gets his praise for being healthy that long at the running back position. But he'll never be like, oh, he a top 10 running back talent wise.
No, there's too many. But
That's
yeah,
what I'm saying. Like, but
that's fair.
his numbers put was he third all time in rushing?
He's the third all-time leading rusher.
Right.
Yes.
So like, he's not the third best running back in NFL history. Like, he's not.
Yeah, there's
Right.
levels to that, but yes.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's like
Yeah.
his is a longevity achievement. Like,
Mm-hmm.
so I can't even say that he stayed too long because I got him to number 3 on the list.
Yep.
But
While playing on some bad teams too, but continue.
right. Like, because like he's not, like, for instance, he's not anywhere near the top 10 all time rushing, if I'm not mistaken, off of memory. But would you put either one of them, talent wise, above Marshawn Lynch?
I might still give a slight edge to Frank Gore, and that's me being biased aside, only because Marshawn's last years were definitely like a bit of a nosedive, but that's the only reason why I'm gonna
Still,
say that.
talent wise,
And he came back.
peak for peak, You're taking.
I probably would take Beast Mode's peak over Frank Gore's peak. I'll give you that. And
That's what I'm saying, like,
that's me being a 49ers fan, and because you know I
know.
fucking hate the Seahawks.
I know.
I like how you put me on the spot there. Some wicked
Yeah.
shit you just did.
And nah, like Shaq is a great one. AP,
Oh,
I'm not gonna put there.
man.
Like, seeing Shaq in a Boston jersey, fucking sickened me.
Oh,
But-
I mean, sickening. The big leprechaun. Oh God, that was a nasty word.
Actually, I got it now. Another one that should have retired, and it's an image that we should never have fucking seen. we should have never seen Patrick Ewing.
Oh, yep. In Orlando Magic jersey.
Or
see that was Supersonics.
or Toronto. Like, no, that was Hakeem Olajuwon.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
In Toronto.
Both equally. You
Yeah,
can put them together.
Yeah, in a
Same
Toronto,
damn,
like,
same damn season.
yeah, in a Raptors jersey, it looks fucking crazy, bro. Crazy. So yeah, add both of them to the list.
Dog,
But
hey, my age is about to show. I remember wondering what the hell happened when I saw them on NBA Live 2001 in different jerseys, not the Rockets or the Knicks. I said, what in the hell, Bobby? And then I remember watching him firsthand in Orlando, like, oh God, Patrick Ewing, man, like, just no need, like, literally couldn't run, couldn't jump, back and pathetic. Like, oh God, that was bad, bro.
yeah.
Him and the 300-pound Sean Kemp that landed there. Oh, y'all triggering my PTSD with this shit, man.
Hey man, we should have never seen that, bro. Just factual statements, bro.
God.
Yeah, the fact that Hakeem Olajuwon in a Raptors uniform is fucking crazy. Hakeem, and then Ewing and yeah, the Sonics and the Magic jersey. Nah, 'cause I ain't gonna throw him in there because he still was balling a little bit.
He still could
Like,
hoop, man. He had shit
I-
going on outside of the game.
I
though.
would have gave you that if you said Memphis. The Memphis was definitely unnecessary.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Man. I mean, because he could still hoop, man, but AI has some shit going on, I mean, off the court. I mean, I'm going to give him a pass simply because of the shit that he had going on in his personal life. I mean, the gambling problems, the health issues with his daughter, like, AI has some shit that he was going through, man. So I'm going to give him just a slight...
Bit of grace. Bit of
right.
grace.
Oh, nah. My boy Pat. What you mean? You don't remember them baddies in the 1999 finals? Woo! Oh, Pat, man. That's tough. I mean, as the years of jumping and blocking and getting dunked on, I mean, hey, they'll do that to you physically.
It was only by Scotty and Mike. Hey, chill out, man.
Shaq didn't give him no work. Don't do that, bro.
I'm not
Come on now.
gonna count sinners. man.
I'm actually gonna go. What you mean we ain't gonna? We gonna count that? Nah, we ain't gonna do that.
Nah, I
And
ain't
Mike
gonna
got
count
him
sinners.
too, bro. No,
That's what
fuck
I said.
that.
His biggest ones is against the Bulls, just getting put on posters by 6'6" niggas. Like,
I'll give it there. That one again from Scottie Pippen was the most. That
it was
is-
the push after, bro. That's what made it like. It
He
was a
walked
push.
over him,
It was the
bro.
push with the walkover, and like it was the full embodiment of it. And then him trying to like get up and like yeah, that's what made it worse, bro. Like,
Like that, like that's the, it's funny. It seems like we can't go like one full like season out of the year without talking about that damn dunk, bro. Like, oh god, that shit was
Nah, like
disgusting.
I can't go a year without looking at that one or looking at the Sean Kemp one or the Vince Carter one.
Mm,
Like
mm,
Kemp's because he pointed at the dude the way that he did was so disrespectful, and
yeah.
it was so and one ish. Like the fact you did it mid game, it's it's crazy.
Yeah,
It's
nah.
crazy. Like
Oh god.
look to the point. If he was to do that versus any of them boys from last week in Detroit,
Oh shit.
and
You talking
it would have been a
about
fist fight.
Stu and
Yeah,
Durant and all that?
yeah. It'd been a fist fight. Like,
Oh yeah.
it
Yeah.
would have been a fight.
Yeah.
You do that
Yeah.
to Smith, you do that to Bridges, you do that to Durant.
Yeah,
They
for
probably gonna try
sure.
to fight. They probably gonna try to fight you, bro.
Draymond Green shit. Hell
They
yeah,
gonna try to
bro.
fight you.
Oh god. That's why
They gonna try to
I
fight
miss
you,
them
bro.
good old fashioned like bigs that could just physically like hit you with a yam sandwich, bro. Like, oh god. I miss those days, man. But yeah, nah, that's quite the collection, man. Honorable mention for me as far as this goes. Cause wait a minute, were you done with your Mount Rushmore? Or that was
Yep,
it?
I'm done.
And you know me, and he probably should have been on here over a the other quarterback that I talked about. Good old Mr. Terrific, the Teflon Tom Brady himself. Should have got the hell out of there, bro. Should have stopped.
No, he
Should have
good.
stopped.
He good.
That last season in Tampa Bay, bro. After the infamous "fuck them kids" and I ain't ready to come home and sit with the wife and the kids and all that. Like, bro, like, come on, man. Divorced, promised, broken promise. Went to the trip, came back, still like, yeah, man. And it was just such a unceremonious like this man like final like year to his career. Like, I know the last ring really kind of like made it look like but we're gonna be honest, bro. Your boy
Bro,
was still surrounded by the super friends as far as that
bro,
like that whole
but
stretch goes.
he still threw for 4,700 yards, bro.
Yeah, I know, but it was all in vain. It was all in vain. Because what was the final record? Did they make the playoffs that season?
I think they got bounced first round.
If that, but nah, Tom shouldn't have came back, bro. Like he
He was fine. Like I'd been agree. I would agree with you if he would have had like 2,800 yards and
but
not a
just the
two to one,
bro, the
not
crash
and not
outs
a
on
and
the
not a and not a 2 to 1 touchdown to interception ratio. Like he performed, and he still did over what he do 67% completion. Like he was fine. He was fine, bro. He was fine.
I love
Nah,
how you say
I
that
ain't
shit
gonna
with
let
like the little sly smirk, bro.
I,
But
I, ain't,
like,
I ain't I ain't gonna let you do that to Tom.
I'm gonna do it.
Not
That's
that.
fair.
Like, yeah,
That's fair.
you miss on that one. You
Hey,
miss
that's
on that one,
fine. Hey,
bro.
that's fine. That's fine.
You miss on
That's
that one.
still I
But you only do that because
still
you
support
seen him.
Giselle and the family. He broke up his family.
That's crazy. That's a crazy statement. I
Hey
do not
man,
stand with you on that.
your boy channeled his inner Bernie Mac. God rest his soul. Said, "Welcome kids." You
Craziness.
know what though? I forgot about that because your boy came back with the ultimate dad bod too. On top of that, that's what made them
Hey,
games like the nastiest of work too.
you want to know what though
What up?
about Philip?
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna sound real haterish,
Oh shit.
but hey, so fucking be it.
Mm-hmm. Final piece to this. You say so be it as far as Philip goes.
Yep. Because
Oh, I know where you're going, but go ahead. I'm gonna let you cook.
you don't know, but
Okay, okay. I'm listening.
him doing that and
Mm-hmm.
resetting his clock
Mm-hmm.
may have severely hurt his chances to
Mm-hmm.
become a Hall of Famer.
Mm-hmm.
Like the people that are coming up behind him,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, like I don't have Eli as a Hall of Famer, and he got 2 bowls. I don't have. He has a 50% win percentage as a fucking. He
I
is not
know,
a
but
fucking winner. In both of his championships came because of a defense that he was just because of his last name is Manning was given Super Bowl
but
MVPs. He did not
same.
deserve either one. And I
But
don't care that
see,
both of them was versus Tom
he
Brady. I don't
beat
give a
Tom
damn.
terrific
I don't give
though.
a I don't give
Tom's
a
got a losing
shit.
record against him in the Super
I don't give a
Bowl.
damn. So does Nick Foles. Put Nick Foles in the fucking Hall of Fame then.
Might as
What the
well.
fuck is we talking about? Like hell no. Hell no. Like
Come
that
on, man.
but like the
He
fact
beat
that
him
that's but the
twice.
fact that that's
Two
even a talking
times.
no. Who beat him twice? Is that defensive line. That's what beat him twice.
Oh shit.
Look, if anybody's gonna be a Hall of Famer that's not on that defensive side of the
Oh
ball, bro,
shit. Mm-hmm.
is Coughlin. Because Coughlin drew up
Big
the
facts.
pressure.
Big facts.
But
Now, Big
Eli,
Shot, he don't get his
but
credit, man. He really don't get his credit.
Eli as a talent is not a Hall of Famer. And I don't give a damn if you a Giants fan,
Let's
bro.
go, Posh.
And
Talk
I
to
don't give,
him.
nah, he's not a Hall of Famer. Look at his numbers. It's called the Hall of Fame, not the Hall of
Oh,
Good.
shit.
It's the Hall of Fame. He is not Peyton. He's
Yeah.
nowhere near Peyton. He is not a Hall of Famer.
He's not.
He
He's
is
not
a
paying.
50. He has a 50% career winning percentage. That is not a Hall of Famer.
But he got
That is
two of them
that is
things.
it's not the Hall of mid. It's not the Hall of average.
He got
He's
two
a,
of them things.
he do because of the defense. I'm not discrediting it. He has 2 Super Bowls
Go on,
because of
bro.
that defense.
He
Because
threw
of that
some dimes.
defense.
He threw some dimes to Dave Tyree Martin and
No,
him. Tyree.
Tyree had fucking gum on his helmet and the shit.
Oh, okay. But on the outlandish one. He had gum on his helmet. That's crazy. That's one hell of a take.
That's from the skit. That's from
Coming
that,
to,
that skit.
oh
that
no,
he
no,
did.
coming to you soon on your nearest TikTok post, I'm sure.
Like,
Come on his helmet.
like Eli isn't a Hall of Famer, bro. Talent wise, he's not a fucking Hall of Famer.
Oh man.
Look,
If
look,
I'm gonna
hold on.
go ahead,
This is how you know he's not a Hall of Famer. What Paz just said. The fact but he had the best deep ball percentage. If you gotta pull at strings like that to validate why he should be a Hall of Famer, you're not a fucking valid Hall of Famer, bro.
but Zay, he has one of the best comeback percentages in the fourth quarter all time.
Oh, okay.
No,
you're just a Giants fan, Paz. That's it. That's it. You're just a Giants fan. And the thing is, I respect you for riding for your boy. He's a 50% winning quarterback. He won 50% of his games. So that means the whole entire time that you were a fan, half the time you watched him play, you fucking lost. You fucking lost.
You lost, right? You lost. Every
And
fight
I get that he got the original Captain Clutch is crazy. He's not even on Clutch in time. Like let's stop. But I'm smoking crack.
Shit.
But he's
you smoke crack, don't you?
That's crazy. Paz does. If he thinks he's Captain Clutch to a 50% win percentage.
Hey, Paz. Hey, Paz about to fire up the laptop, get his headset, his mic ready. Come
Fuck out of here.
Paz said, "Put me in, coach. It's the fourth quarter. Put me in, coach."
Like that's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh shit, that's tough. I mean, but to his point though, defense gets stops and they do win championships. Your offense still got to score points down the stretch. That's all I'm saying.
50%.
Oh, hey, you're not gonna hear no argument from me as far as him being the king of mid when it comes to that win percentage.
He is not a Hall of Famer. If he doesn't have those defensive lines don't show up the way that he does.
Oh, here we go.
He's not. He's not. He's not.
He's all ready to. He's all ready to go, bro. Oh shit.
He's not. He's not.
Hey, we got a dedicated future episode to bring you on to debate that because I want to see this between y'all two, brother. Woo.
Like he's not the Hall of Good, bro. Like that's the thing. People just want to put everybody in, bro. He's not a Hall of Famer. Like if he's in, if he's in, that means Phillip is in. If Phillip is in, shit, like Doug Johnson got to go in because he got a bowl.
Oh shit.
Doug Johnson got to go in because he got a bowl. It's a Hall of fucking good. No, but
Trent Dover got to go in because he got a ring. Like,
he got a fucking bowl.
Stop.
See what I'm saying?
Stop it.
So where do we stop? And just so you know, if that's the case, as of right now, if he retires today, off of that logic,
All right, hold up.
Hurts, no, Hurts is a fucking Hall of Famer if that's the fucking case.
Not after that playoff performance in last year's playoffs, brother.
Guess what? He played in two
played
Super
in two.
Bowls,
He did.
and he won one and was the best player in both fucking games. So guess what? He's a Hall of Famer. He's a Hall of fucking Famer.
Oh shit! Oh man,
Yeah. So where do we stop?
Stop it. That's a great
By the
question.
way, and by the way, Hurts has like a 65% win percentage as a starting quarterback, not 50. So he's a fucking Hall of Famer. End of discussion. Fuck are we talking about, man? Fuck are we talking about?
I think
He's not a Hall of Famer, bro. He's not a Hall of Famer. Like that shit's irritating, bro. He's not.
He says irritating. Oh man, I love it, brother. Hey, the Riverside gods need to chime in because I need them clips, brother. Woo!
He's not, bro. It's that simple. He's fine, bro.
It's really leave without Eli. That is a fact. That's an industry.
Well, I'm glad you know hooked on fucking phonics, but you don't know ball if you're talking about he's a Hall of Famer. Eli is not a Hall of Famer, bro.
Oh shit! I can't.
He's not a Hall of Famer. That shit's crazy, bro.
Oh man, y'all give me. We might that might have to be the next episode, man. 'Cause apparently we got some smoke off of that one, brother.
Like that's crazy, bro.
It's a WH me.
Like that's crazy, bro. He's not a Hall of Famer, and I get the two bowls. I get it.
God,
50% isn't good enough, bro.
it's mid, bro. Like
Better
troll on the side.
I just use that same logic with Frank Gore. Has Eli ever been a top 3 quarterback in the NFL in his entire fucking career? No.
I
No.
mean,
He was in the league. He was in the league. Nope. He wasn't never. He was never better than Tom. He was never better than his fucking brother. He was never better than Drew Brees. I gave you 3. No. Fuck that.
Can I get one? Pause. My fault you for this shit. Pause. You too, buddy. Y'all to transfer y'all's rates for the chat into this shit, man. Like, damn it. But nonetheless, no, I was actually trying to agree with you, but you on a scale of 1 to 10, you want about a good 18 right now. But god damn, and that's an unfair question to him because of the other quarterbacks that he was in competition with at that point. Like, come on, bro. We know he's not his brother. We know he's not Tom. The guy just won in the meaningful moments. He had a shitload of like failures to taint it, but yeah.
He just said he was top 5. He was never top 5.
Ooh, I don't know about that one, brother.
He was never top 5. He was never top 5.
Brees is in the Hall of Fame. He's about to be in this class, right? Okay,
I think so. But like, so you telling me that you would have put Aaron Rodgers over this nigga? You make me sick. You make me fucking sick. Right? You make me fucking sick. He was better. Look, and I don't like this motherfucker. And I don't say talent wise, was he fucking better than Big Ben? No, he wasn't better than Ben. He was not a better football player than Ben. He wasn't. Sorry, he wasn't.
Here's what I'm gonna say. Okay, here's all I'm gonna say is this. I'm not agreeing or disagreeing, but Ben had a much better receiving core to work with historically than what Eli did. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, he has better than 50% win percentage.
He does. I give you that. But at one point in time, that division was pretty damn watered down too. But I'm just saying.
So was the NFL. So was the East at one point, and he couldn't win that, and he still couldn't win that. He was part of the reason he was fucking watered down.
God damn, I think I just checkmated myself on that one. God damn, the East was bad, dude. Woo, shit. Oh, the mediocre.
Look, Matthew Stafford probably had the worst supporting cast in ever. Like the Lions.
Yeah, Megatron.
You just name one person. And that one person had 2,000 yards receiving.
He had Kevin Jones.
Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that guy?
Hey, what are running backs only last like 2 or 3 seasons?
Like, bro, this is what I'm talking about, bro. He's naming shit like he was an Iron Man, meaning he played hurt. That's not a qualification to be in the fucking Hall of Fame, bro.
Oh my god, bro, we about to run way over because we still got shit to talk about. It. We done got caught on this damn Eli shit. Woo wee. Oh man, I can't, bro. All right. All righty. So clearly, we got a subject to discuss in the future, man. Because I want this same energy and pause when you come back, brother. Yeah, y'all.
I'm just asking you just one question. Talent wise, was he better than
Me?
fucking Warren Moon?
Talking about me?
Yep. Was he better than Warren Moon?
Get
As a
oh
talent?
hell no, no,
Okay.
no,
That's just
no,
one say.
no,
This
no,
one.
no,
That's one I asked
no,
that. This one I
no,
asked that.
no, 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 no.
Okay. Because he doesn't have a bowl, but he's a Hall of Famer because he was talented, right? So
No,
without the
Warren, I'm like,
bowls,
come on, man.
so,
Warren
so
Moon was
without
a
the
dog.
bowls, yeah. So without the bowls, Eli isn't even in fucking discussion, and he got there because of the defense.
No,
The defense
Warren.
won those two Super Bowls.
Hey, Warren Moon was a dog when he was with the Oilers. I mean, just so we're clear, and did not have elite talent around him, but was still putting up numbers.
I know. That's why I asked the question.
Hey, Golden Tate.
Golden Tate still donuts. Fuck him. All right.
Oh shit! Ay ay ay! All righty, fellas, we got a final subject.
It's not discrediting his career. What I'm saying is simply,
oh god,
his he is not a Hall of Famer. He does not meet the criteria of being a Hall of Fame talent. All right. He's not a Hall of Fame talent. The two bowls that are team accomplishments does not put you into the bowl, does not put you into the Hall of Fame, in my opinion. He is not a Hall of Fame caliber player. He's not. He is a benefactor of two great Super Bowl runs led by the defense.
Tom's a benefactor of having Adam Vinatieri.
Yeah, and he also has like a 75 fucking percent win percentage.
I just had to take one more.
Like,
I couldn't help it, man.
and it's the all-time leader in fucking touchdowns, passing yards.
He had a Hall of Fame kicker.
He does. He's going to the Hall of Fame this year. He did. He absolutely fucking did.
That's my point, bro. But
He absolutely fucking.
Now see,
And because we want to go to semantics, who drove him down the field in those drives to get him in field goal range? Tom.
he still made
Tom.
the kick. He misses the kick with a different
He
conversation.
didn't. He didn't.
He could. Hey, Adam Vinatieri could have easily been Scott Norwood, and we could be having a different discussion. That's all I'm saying. Clearly, we're going to have to revisit this Hall of Fame discussion at a different time, though, man. Because, buddy, I appreciate the energy y'all brought here tonight, man. Because, boy, woo wee. Oh man, I got you. Money, I will post some stats, man, but I gotta get us going because we're about to be running over on what should have been a much shorter episode. This is good shit though. This is why you have podcasts. This is what it's about, man. I love it. All right, fellas. We are in now at the final stretch here, and we are now switching the beef that we were just discussing about Hall of Fame or not, and the captains of mid and the captains of clutch and the captains of benefiting from great kickers and great defenses and all that. To some real life nonsense. If you have not been keeping up with the culture, I would say, or Instagram or X, TikTok, Facebook, or whatever, you may or may not have missed the fact that we got a full blown beef that is now gotten out of hand in between legendary rappers 50 Cent and T.I. If you have not been paying attention. There's been a lot of social media shots back and forth that has now spawned into several diss tracks. Some flagrant Instagram posts and memes and nonsense that's going on, all stemming from discussions around a versus battle between the two rappers turned entertainment moguls. But yeah, we got a lot to unpack on this particular subject because I think there's some hidden liners behind this. I mean, obviously, we know that we got one guy that is, has his family in very much of his spotlight and his affairs while, still continuing his career as a rapper and entertainer. And then you got another guy that has performed brilliantly in the business world, not only an all-time great rapper, but is effectively one of the biggest trolls on the internet when it comes to beef and pettiness. But Zay, I'm gonna let you open it up here and talk about your thoughts on where we are currently at between this escalating beef that is now has family involved between Tip Harris and Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. The floor is yours, my guy.
Don't nobody care about these old niggas that are bad fathers.
It's funny that you said that because I was kind of thinking the same thing too. I'm like, these old ass farts, like, what are we doing, bro?
like honestly, like, y'all not about to fight. Like, so let's quit the beef. Like, both of y'all got.
Boy?
You're what I said, partner. And what fuck, nigga? you don't want my trigger man to wet your man's up. It's like stop it. Like the thugging days is behind both of y'all. Y'all we know from your music you both were thugs back in your former days. Now y'all beefing over a versus that's not gonna happen because he didn't want to do you in a versus battle. That sounded weird coming up. Yeah, go against you in a versus battle. Okay, and if you fighting over that, clearly Ti, you needed the fucking money. So just say that because that's clearly what it's about, right? You be like, oh, I'm making moves and I'm doing this. So is 50. 50 got a lot more from the eyes, the public perception of making more money moves. So if you had a discussion years ago, 2 to 4 years ago, that you guys said like, yeah, we should do a verse, and you now call them 2 years later, like, hey man, we should do that versus battle. Nah, I'm good on that. Nah, you ain't a man of your word. Like nigga, you said that at an event 2 years ago. I'm not on that right now, bro. Like, and in the verses, I don't know who will win. I would probably lean more towards Ti because after what Get Rich or Die Trying, the soundtrack, I think 50 musically went down. Like after the soundtrack, like
No love
first
for
album,
Curtis.
nah, like
It's funny that you, because I kind of had that
like
same like feel about it, because I thought it was watered down, but apparently because of AO technology and I get money, it was one of his best albums. I'm like, we
I'm
gotta
like,
stop it, bro.
yeah, like I fucked with I like so like this is the way I look at it. Like when you talk about like Curtis, when I heard
Yep.
the first time I heard I Get Money, I was like, oh, this nigga 50 back. This is
Uh
like I heard I Get Money for the first time. I was like, oh, he back in like that first album type bag. This nigga back.
Yep.
And then I was let down by the rest of the project. So I was like, nah, it ain't. And then like, yeah, AO technology, but I'm like, I never really loved that.
I
Like
didn't either, bro.
I get money was my shit. Like I was like, oh, this is back on some. You think you a wankster? You ain't
Hey,
never pop nothing. Like
unit.
like
Like
I
that
was
track
I
was
was
G unit shit.
I was
Right.
50. I was what? That would have came out in what?
2007. Collided
No, I
with
mean his first
Kanye's.
album. Not his
Oh, his
first album.
first
But it
album.
came
Oh no,
out
you're talking
was
two
the
2001. Yeah.
13,
Or no,
2012, something like that.
about the first album you
Excuse
talking
me,
about?
2002,
2002,
2003.
2003. Yeah, somewhere in
Yeah,
that range.
so
Yep.
I said 12, 13 because I knew I was like 12, 13 playing. This is how oh this is speaking my I would play Conflict Desert Storm. This is
Yep.
before Call of Duty and shit like that.
Ah,
Bumping, get
SoCom PS2.
yep,
Let go. Talk to
like
me. The real
bumping,
shooters.
bumping 50, like bumping 50, like
Yep.
on the house speakers, like thumping
Man.
to the point that the pictures is rattling on the wall, like
G-Unit.
bumping.
Bro, we in here.
So
Bro. Yep.
we can get the drummer popping. We don't pump pump pump. It's going down.
Bro, I'm about 50 Cent, you know how it gets down. And I'm not
Exactly.
gonna
So
go with the rest of that.
what up, blood? What up, cuz? What up, gangsta?
Gangsta. Oh man.
Yeah. So no. So I fuck with both of their first albums. Like
Yep.
honestly, like I feel like both of their first albums was almost like peakish, like for them, which is crazy for a first album. But like, I stick with what I said with the 50. Like that can you can fuck with them. I, I did. Like I thought the video game Bulletproof was bad, so bad that it was good. Like,
I'll be.
like,
That's where I drew the line in the sense.
like
that, that
it was so bad that it was like comedy. So it was like you could get through it because of how bad it was.
hey, what my boy said. I mean, it's alright. Like overrated as fuck in my opinion.
Yeah, like it was so bad that it was playable because like even how bad his voice acting in it was,
God,
and like all of them, like it was bad. Like
that shit was
the fact
terrible, bruh.
the fact that he was able to go from that and then do shit like Power and actually be good. The Power verse is like bananas to me because because of how bad that fucking video game was.
Woo-wee. Boy, yeah,
But yeah,
no doubt.
but yeah. So to the beat, like I don't really care. It's two old heads
Mm-hmm.
talking, and it's the king of petty trying to be met by the king of
The South, the King of the
aggression,
South.
the king of aggression, but
He the King of the
staturally,
South, man.
I couldn't take Ti seriously, and so like Ti what 5'9", 5'8", 5'6", maybe
I know it ain't who I think it is. Little Big Brother.
like
Boy made Evan Ross look tall, bro. Ti ain't no big dude.
no, he not I know he not
Money, I hate you, bro. I hate you, bro. Money, I hate you, bro. I don't even know if these choices gonna fit, man.
yeah.
I'm a computer tech. We're going computers. I hate you, bro. I'm a
Yeah,
computer
bro.
tech. We're going computers.
Just so I really don't really care about it. Like
Oh God.
it's an old nigga crying over spoiled milk, and
Right.
he just feel like he mad that he not gonna get the money that he thought he was gonna get because of a versus battle. And I know I seen the clip. He's like, it's a bud that I don't respect him as a man now because he went back on his word. I'm like, nigga, shut up. Like shut up. Like it's a versus battle that didn't happen. Like
Right.
it'd be
Right.
different. It'd be different if paper like ink the paper in the contract was written up. He backed out. It wasn't. It was
Right.
all verbal. Like
Yeah.
it means nothing, bro. It means nothing. So it's like a nigga crying over spoiled milk because he needed some money and thought he was gonna be able to cash in that rain check. And 50 was like, nah, nigga, like I ain't on that no more. I ain't trying to do a versus.
Yeah.
I'm good on it.
No doubt. No doubt.
So
No doubt.
and King need to just shut his punk ass up. Like King need to
Zay.
shut up, bro. King need to shut up.
Zay.
King need to shut up.
Zay.
King need to shut the fuck up. And
Don't be one of them, Zay. Come on, man.
King need to shut up. Like,
Zay.
nah. You shut the fuck up. Like,
God
you
damn
ain't
it.
you ain't a rapper. You ain't shut your dumb ass up. And you talking about well, you said my mama. Oh, okay. That's his wife. Like, and like, okay, you still shut your ass up. Like, because you remember what we
Oh
learned
shit.
over the last 2 years. Anything goes in the rap space. Anything goes, right? So therefore, you shouldn't be offended because it's part of the game, and you know it's the territory that you come with. You want to be in this lane.
I
You
see
want
what
to
you did
you,
there.
you want to be
Yeah.
in this lane, and you want to be. It came with the territory, so it is what it is. Just let the shit be. You ain't got a right to be mad about it because it's creative. It's creative control. It's in the rap space. We good with it. Ain't nothing off limits. So
Oh
now,
shit.
now
Here
don't
we
try to have
go.
morals on it because it's facing yo. It's facing you. Fuck out of here with all that, bro. Like niggas want to
Shit.
pick and choose. Like niggas is corny. Like shut up.
I didn't expect you to go that route, but as a guy that we see eye to eye when it came to that bullshit that was popping off over a year ago, I got no argument there. However, I will say, as far as King goes, hey man, he did what any good. Well, I ain't gonna say good sons. He ain't the best of sons, but he did what any like son would have
Right,
did. Somebody come talking about his mama. He responded to that shit. Now, whether it was good or whether he out of all kids should be doing it is a different story for another
bro.
day.
He
But
didn't respond to it though. He said like nigga dig your mom up. Like nigga, that's not responding to it. Like be more creative. Like if you gonna respond, come at the nigga. Don't take a don't get a picture of his mom. Who's like dig your mom up. Where your mom at? Oh la. Like, shut your dumb ass up. Like
hey man, what my boy said, don't be a menace to South Central. What you say about my mama? Bring yourself. I'm just saying, man. People
like
crash out over their mamas, brother. I'm all I'm gonna say is, if I was in that situation, I don't blame him, because I'd have crashed out over my mom. Period, bro. Period. I heard anybody disrespect, I'd have crashed out too.
yeah, but like if I'm gonna do it, like you can't be mad at the mom gesture, but then you do the same thing. You have to do something different, right? So
Yeah.
that's my opinion. Like if you were mad about that, that can't be your response to it. Your response can't be, "Well, I'm gonna talk about your mama then because that's what we do on a fucking schoolyard." Because I'm fucking 3. Shut up.
That's
Like
insane.
like your brother, their actual rapper, didn't even get in the booth and say nothing about it. Like shut up. You're the failure of the family. Shut up. Quit trying to get back in their good
Damn,
graces.
damn,
We
Zay,
s-
not
we
the
seen
that's
it. We
cold,
seen
bro.
we seen the clips from the fucking Atlanta Falcons game. All right, we seen it.
Yo.
You're the outcast king.
Oh shoot. The other side posted the house on fire. Oh jeez. Oh shit. I mean, hey man, you come for somebody's mama, man. Expect retaliation. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Whether he's got the merit to do it, is another thing. But I'm not
Bro,
gonna say he shouldn't do it because I
we've seen
understand.
him publicly disrespect
I know,
his father and mother. So now
I
you
know that.
can't be holier than thou. Like, don't disrespect my mama. It's only fine if I fucking do it. Shut up, nigga. Shut up.
Like I said, I understand him doing it. It's just that he can't be the face of doing it because you got to practice what you preach, man. You can't be respecting your parents in one hand and then trying to defend them in the other. But nah, yeah, that young man needs therapy. But getting back to the beef, man, in particular, as far as my view on it, I smell promotions around it because even here recently, there's been some stuff flying around saying that 50's now wiped all the content from his page and he's here to entertain the people and all this other nonsense. I mean, that might be 50 probably now taking a mature approach to it and doing it because he knows good and damn well he's not getting in the booth to respond to Ti. Like, period. Like, I appreciate Ti. Trying to capitalize on the moment for the culture and give us something to talk about. As far as the diss tracks and all that, which one of them joints was hot. I messed with it. I even heard the joint war here, which might get that a couple more spins because I was actually rocking with that. But as far as this beef goes, man, it's again too grumpy old man. I said that like right out the gate, bro. Like literally Jack Lennon and Walter Matthau going at it, and if you want to pay Tiny as Sophia Loren, go for it. As far as I'm concerned, like, but at the end of the day, man, like it's we got to keep it a bean as far as 50 Cent goes, cause like he crossed the line with like mentioning Tiny, like just like that. That was uncalled for. Like I understand you got beef with a guy and y'all going back and forth and doing all this, that, and the other, but I'm getting tired of 50's antics, man. As far as like this troll stuff goes, like he sticks to tech. I just want to hear a diss track, bro. I mean, don't deprive us of a good time, man. You had this energy 20 some years ago for Ja and Cam and all these other guys, Fat Joe, Jadakiss. Don't deprive us of this, man. When you got Ti out here dropping diss tracks, man, I want to see him get in the booth. If you're gonna do it, do it. But that's just me. I would love to see 50 get in the booth, man. But unfortunately, he's reached a status where he one second he wants to be petty and be this internet troll, and then another hand he wants to be Jay Z and just only the other y'all get half a bar, f y'all niggas type shit. So I don't know. I think they missed the versus window for it to do it like where it would have been relevant at this point. And I'm with you. I think that Ti is definitely in it for like the money piece of it, especially with the comedy thing not quite going as well as he would have hoped. But yeah, they need to chill out, bro. They just flat out need to chill out, man. Let's leave the families out of it. Don't be out here on this excess stuff. But if you are gonna keep going 50, I need you to get in the booth. Period, bro. Like you didn't win against anybody, any rapper that's that came at your head lyrically. I want to see it. I don't want to hear nothing about you dropping like mixtapes and intros for TV shows. I want to hear some old school 50, but we probably ain't gonna get it.
Yeah, them days is gone. That's why he said old school 50. Them days is gone. You worry about power verse, bro. That's it. That's all you focus on now. And I don't blame him.
Not the fraud face me. That was funny though. Yeah. But he said his newest track is fire. He dropped it before the beef. Yeah. I mean, 50's always beefing with like several people though, man. This ain't nothing new, man. Like when just like I'm still
Beef.
irritated with him going back to the shit that he was saying about Fab and Dave East and them boys, about the whole landlord. I'm about to buy the building, all that bullshit that was going on, all because they kept it a bean about him and that Diddy documentary. So
50 and beef is his promotion. So that's the way he promotes. Is internet trolling and beefing. So it is what it is.
it's provocative, man. It gets the people going.
I'm not moved. Not by this one.
Not from him, at least. I mean, at least I got a couple of decent tracks out of Ti. You know.
Because it's not like a real beef. Like it's everything is really like I haven't heard 50 do an interview. Like
No, no,
it's
it's all
Ti.
been internet based.
It's all Ti. Like yeah, this sucker this is sucker shit. Shut up.
Suck
Like
shit.
you're 50. You're 50. Shut up. Niggas is 50.
Oh man. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Like, he definitely has nothing to gain from dropping a diss track back. I just want to see it for the culture. That's all, you know. Because I know what he's capable of, and I know what I've heard in the past, and I've also heard him get chewed up in a couple of battles, but we don't want to talk about that part, you know. I just want to hear a clickety clink, clickety clink. Money goes into my piggy bank. You know.
The 50 is gone, bro.
I know he gone, bro. I know. Like I said, he out here doing intro tracks to shows now, man. You know. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes, man. We'll see if the war of words continues between them two, or if we got some other things to discuss here in the next week. But after a very entertaining episode, gentlemen, we have reached the end of the episode. I would have liked to have talked about the 50 and Ti beef a little bit longer, but thanks to y'all's epic debate that y'all had about the subject of whether Eli Manning was a Hall of Famer or not. Um, Again, fire, man. I love it. I gotta expect some good content out of that shit. But clearly, that's an unfinished discussion, man. Because we got two opposite ends of that struggle, and I would definitely want to get y'all on here to discuss that at a later time for sure. So, but money. Oh, hang on
It's
before we get
it's
out of here.
it's only one, bro. And it's not even that I would want to see it. It's that I would say would be worth. And even then, I don't know if it'd be worth it,
I'm
but
listening.
it might be the most entertaining.
Who's that?
Is Usher and Chris Brown.
Yeah, that'd be the only one I
Like,
would be wanting to see for
like,
sure.
like they both got crazy catalogs, and they both performers. And
And
we
they
all
still
know
can both
actual
perform.
actual verses they perform at the verses the way the actual verses supposed to. Like that would be the only one that to be like worth it. But they also then got to perform at least like do they two songs together too in it
At
as
the end.
well.
At the
Yeah,
end.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
they like you got to bring it all together because it's not out of they wouldn't do it out of like hate or malice. Like
Nah, nah, nah,
so, nah. I would say those two would be the only ones. It's like no one on the rap side that I would see because
nah.
yeah, I don't know. Like rap wise, I wouldn't want to see anybody. Like
Nah,
everybody
cause
know I'm a
it,
Drake guy, but no one else has a catalog that can a full catalog that can really compete with Drake. Like catalog wise, like
well, I mean, mainly because he's also across
longevity.
yeah,
Yeah.
longevity, and also just a cross genre artist too. I mean, there's
Yep.
that factor to it as well. That'd be one hell of a crazy like person to match up with because you know you're he's got a diversified product that he puts together. So I mean, I don't know. I don't see anybody that'd be able to do that against Drake for sure. So
Yep. That's where that's my whole point on it. Like, but like I don't seen Drake in person. I would go again. I've seen Travis Scott in person. I would go again. He's a great performer, but like
yeah,
it's nobody that I'll be like. I'm not a big versus guy anyway,
yeah,
as it is. So I'm not really moved by it.
no doubt.
Said Two Chains versus Future for best trash rapper.
I think you meant Blueface versus Silk the Shocker.
Hey, Silk might be the worst rapper of all time, bro. Nigga can never, he can never, like, he can never find a beat. It's not even like, it's not even like that Detroit shit. And what I
Nah,
mean by that,
oh yeah, the talking
with
over
Big
the track,
Sean,
yeah.
Like Big Sean intentionally loses the beat to catch back up with it. Like that's
Yeah.
what Big Sean does and like perfects it. Like Silk the Shocker just can't rap on the beat. It's like bad. He just gets in the move and just raps. Just fuck what the beat sound like.
I want to get with
Like
the beat. What it sound like this? God,
it's
God.
just bad, bro.
I don't know. I'll still bump it. Ain't my fault periodically, but other than that, man, y'all can keep so the shocker, bro. And what the man, Paul, go ahead, bro. Like, yeah, I mean, for the entertainment standpoint, maybe, but I ain't beating down the doors necessarily to tune into that. I'll catch the highlights after the fact. I don't know if I'm gonna take out time out of my Saturday night to catch that, but that would be interesting to see that too. So, but fellas, man, again, we gonna go ahead and get ready to get out of here. We definitely, I appreciate y'all bringing the energy with this episode, man. This is definitely I knew it was gonna be something special, man. But on so many fronts, man. Whether it was the Mayweather talk, the football talk, the NIL talk, man. I just appreciate y'all bringing that energy tonight, man, and giving us, that extra push that we needed for sure. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm gonna just post these comments as I'm winding it down. For y'all, let y'all get y'all's little joints off here real quick. But definitely appreciate Paz, JB, Money, Austin, everybody that pulled up and chimed in tonight, man. Appreciate y'all's contributions in general. And then we are going to, of course, come back to y'all next week with another live episode. But Zay, you got anything for the people before we get out of here for tonight?
Uh, Same as every week. Continue to tune in, continue to message, continue to comment. We like the engagement. You help us be better. So continue to push us to be better. So we appreciate you guys. Like, follow, share to a friend, and let's make this big this year and let this grow. Yeah, we ready. We ready to go to another level with this. So, like I said, continue to push it out, share it. Um, and yeah, and as always, still looking for co-collaborators. I'm pretty sure as of we'll have another one here soon.
Oh, I'm
But
sure.
so yeah, but yeah, still looking for other people. So we got some good things coming down the line. So
I'm gonna say y'all go ahead, book it right now when summertime rolls around and the Hall of Fame game comes around. We'll probably be revisiting that discussion. Keep your calendars clear for Thursdays in the month of July. We definitely going to spend the block on it. So, but nonetheless, man, as Zay said, man, definitely continue to provide us, man, that love support, man. Be sure to like, subscribe, and follow us on all the social media platforms. If you don't know how to find us, man, we're at that point now. You search that name right down there at the bottom. It's gonna pull us up on just about every social media platform out there, man. And again, we appreciate the love and support and continuing to push us to be great, man. We definitely got some more growth and some better content coming in the pipeline for the rest of this year. But this has been the dynamic duo, Frost and Zay, Zay and Frost. We are about crisp logic and not cold takes, so we're going to catch y'all on the next episode. Y'all be easy.
peace.
Peace.